Hello, welcome. It's Saturday. It's Black Mesa Day again. Hooray! Yay! And we actually have a special guest today. My very first collab. Hooray! I do apologize if I do sound a little nervous during this. I've never done a collab before, and I've got some like settings I need to fiddle around with to make sure that they actually work. So I do apologize if there's a little bit of scuff here and there, but we will pull through. We will manage. Yeah. So yeah, the person. Yes, it is indeed the name of the game, pretty much. The person we are collabing with today, his name is Carl the First. He is also a VTuber, so go check him out. He streams at a different time than I do, so shouldn't be too difficult to go check him out because obvious. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on time zones, really. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just adjust my settings real quick. So if I do this, can you guys still hear the music? Because if you can, then that means something is working, and I'll be able to get this to work fine. Okay, but it is still going, that's good. It's quiet but still going. That's exactly what I wanted it to be like. Cool, perfect. Right. So yeah, I will just quickly go grab him. We were already in a call, so I can just unmute and we'll be good to go. Let me also actually turn on my audio so you can actually hear him. Alright. Hello, we are here now.
Oh yes, ask you, which do you go, Twitch name or your Twitch name?
Just the Twitch name is fine. Yes, we are now live.
Your Twitch are just being different.
Pardon? You're cutting in and out a bit.
Oh, sorry, I was too far away from my mic. I don't remember what your Twitch name is. I only know that it was different from your Discord name.
It's Maguma, but I guess Amethyst works too. I go by both names. Whichever one you want to use.
There it is. See. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna type something and it might be clicky clacky, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, no worries. Me turn up the audio a bit then. There. So when he starts talking in, his voice should be a bit easier to hear now. I just turned his audio off so you guys can hear. But yeah, yeah. I have been planning to do a bit of a collab with people for a while now, and now finally get to. Yeah. So the plan for today, we will still be playing Black Mesa. We're going to be doing a bit of an extended stream because I want to try and get the entire game done. Because the next Saturday stream, which won't be next week because I'm going to be busy, the week after, we'll finally be able to start Baldur's Gate. So I want to get this game done so we can get right into that. Yeah. The collab itself wasn't too difficult to set up, though I did forget a few things here and there, just because I was busy during the week with the schedule that I currently have. Also, I need to fix something real quick. My knee.
Hello, I am now here again.
Hello, welcome. quickly fixing something. There we go, it's all fixed now. Just need to fix the follower goal so it's updated, because it doesn't update when I get followers while I'm not online.
Nice. Well, not nice that part.
It's all fixed now. Yeah. I've done a little bit to introduce you, but if you want to introduce yourself, the floor is yours.
Hello, I am now reading the chat. I am Carl or Leo. I am very tired-brained right now, but I am glad to be here and say hi to people.
Yeah, it's like,
I would say more, but I think I need some brain rest.
that's fair. It's like, what, 8 in the morning for you, did you say it was?
Yeah, which shouldn't be bad for most people, but I am not good.
That's fair, it is. I woke up like a little over 2 hours ago, so we're in the same boat, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I
I stream games, that's about it.
Fair enough.
That's as much I think as I need.
Short but simple. It's the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. I suppose I should probably get the game started. Where is it? Here it is.
I've never actually played any Half-Life game.
They're pretty good. Even the old, like, original ones are pretty good. They're very puzzle-based in a way, but they do have a lot of they have a lot of action in them as well. The first game is unique in the sense that I think I remember seeing something about it saying that like one thing that makes it unique is that it's a game where it's a lot of trial and error. So if you do go into an area and suddenly you know, you have like a bunch of enemies appear out of nowhere, you can try again and try and figure out like, okay, these enemies come from over here, so I gotta figure out a way to get them without taking too much damage. It's a lot of...
I've consumed a lot of Half-Life content, I've just never played them myself.
Yeah, I've played all the games except for Half-Life Alyx on the VR, because I don't have one.
Play Half-Life Alyx on the Game Boy. I'm sure that will be great.
Classic.
A very accurate representation, sure.
I think someone actually modded the game so you could actually play Half-Life Alyx like outside of VR.
Mm-hmm. I've heard some people have tried modding it so that it can be like a VR version of Gary's mod. Last time I heard we didn't quite get there yet, but we're working on it.
It's very
Also,
difficult
since
to...
I have a chat open, I can now say hello to Lone Soldier. Hi. Hello.
Yes, they are. They're very frequent here.
That's cool.
Hold on, let me... Is this it? Is that the one? Yes, it is. Here we go. Now the game is up on the stream. I will try and share the screen for you. Mesa. Oh. So you should be able to see the game
yes,
now.
I have a front row seat.
You get to see it
Get
with
wrecked,
0 delay.
Chat. I can do, yeah, get wrecked, chat. I have a VIP seat.
Just let me know if it's a bit
nice.
too
You're the
loud.
only streamer the Lone Soldier likes at the moment. You hold a very special place in this... God, what's it called? Parasocial relationship.
Yeah.
Meanie.
I aim to please so that then I can not return the mutual feelings to them. Sorry, I'm just getting a drink of water. Actually, I probably should change this where I can see stuff floating in, and that's not good. I should probably get that changed. But I'll do that later. Actually, I should probably do it now because I'll probably be streaming for a while, so I'm definitely gonna need to drink from it.
Grab whatever you need.
I'll just mute up for a sec.
Oh man, he muted me. Oh, they can hear me. Okay, you said you muted yourself. I thought you said you muted me. Nice. I was worried you didn't trust me enough. Which you probably shouldn't, because we're strangers on the internet, but sure. Don't worry, I won't say any gamer words. Because I don't say those gamer words in general. I don't have a good, like, quick count time clock on me, so I can't, like, keep the time properly and make fun of them if I don't make it in a minute now, but just imagine I did that. I'm sure that would have been funny. Man, I always feel so self-conscious about my mic quality whenever I hear it on someone else's stream compared to their smooth-ass voice. I don't know if my voice is just shit or if I suck at buying good microphones. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to visit one of my local-ish friends that have a good microphone and just speak into their microphone and hear what I sound like there, if I sound better or if I still sound the way I do. I don't like the way I sound over microphone. But oh well. See his VTuber moving. I don't know if that means he's back or not.
I am indeed back. Hello.
Cool.
Water has been refilled. No longer has weird floaty bits in it.
That's good.
Alright. So allow me to resume the game. It's probably going to be very jittery on stream again, as it usually is, but the screen share should be fine.
I can just go ahead and compare them.
Also, the game probably looks a little, like, low quality, because otherwise if I have the quality up, then this stream gets much worse.
Completely fair. VTubing uses up a lot of resources.
It does. Also, this game is just very resource intensive.
Also, it seems that the stream is just not very delayed anyways, so I'm just gonna watch on Twitch instead. You don't need to do the Discord screen share.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just quickly,
Because that way it's easier for me to both watch and pay attention to the chat.
Nice. There you go. Let me just...
Lore looks like base Half-Life.
It kind of does. I've got the quality down to like the second lowest, so it's not quite potato quality, but it's close.
Base Half-Life, but with succulents on top.
It's got a nice little ribbon on it. Oh, right. These things are very,
Stabby.
yeah. Even though they clearly have an eye, they cannot see you, so you kind of have to sneak past them because they can hear very well. Ooh. I'm also trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. I think over there is where I need to be.
You're probably supposed to go to the story.
I need to... I've only been through this area like once, and that was like a couple years ago, so I don't quite remember everything.
Good to get a refresh now then.
I think I went the wrong way. Actually, no, I can go over here. I think here? Alright. Even though the quality on this is really low, the people who made this still made this place look really nice, even if it is low quality. A lot better than the original, where it's just like maybe 1 or 2 floating islands and a green skybox.
Oh yeah.
So what exactly do you know about Half-Life?
I mean, I know the rough story of 1 and 2 and then Alex. But I don't know, I think, any of the extended stuff from... I don't know actually how much side games they do.
Well, I know that there is the original Half-Life, then there's Half-Life Blue Shift and Opposing Force. They weren't made by Valve, but they were like Valve's like basically gave those to a different company. I think it was Gearbox that they gave it to.
Oh, that's a cool spine creature.
They're being the poor boys are being
Or whatever
bullied.
that is that's coming out of the ground.
I do believe that is just a I don't know what that is.
You all don't know the nuances of a Half-Life lore? Nope, I only know the overarching stuff.
Right. When in doubt, bring out the katana of guns, which is the revolver.
Do some gun jutsu. Lore Master Brain sad? Good. Be sad.
I feel bad for these guys. It's like in the original game, all this stuff wasn't here. A lot of the stuff that is happening here was mostly just implied but never shown. Whereas in this remake, they've actually decided to actually show it off.
Nice.
The main thing being that these guys have basically just been enslaved by a big alien dude.
Yeah.
And they're sort of being forced to fight you.
Oh yeah, the only thing I know about Half-Life is that they have the best fan game ever, Hunt Down the Freeman.
Ah yes, the greatest Half-Life fan game of all time. Truly one of the Half-Lifes of all time. Okay, I need to stand on this. I think one of the cool things that they did sort of show in the original game is that there is one level where if you like manage to control your trigger finger, you'll actually be able to go past this entire area without fighting a single enemy, just because they quite literally don't want to fight you.
Undertale moment.
Although as soon as you get into
that's the one thing you have to say about things like that.
yeah, of course, once you get to the next area, they start fighting you again because there's like these controlling aliens that like show up and they're like, okay, we have to do our job now.
Yep.
It's a lot easier to tell in this remake though, because you can actually see like this little like light in their eyes that shows that they're like possessed and being controlled. What are you guys doing? They're chilling.
Nice. Those green things on them make them look like a fucking Ben 10 transformation.
It does.
Like the fucking green and black clothes they always get.
Honestly, with how Ben 10 lore works, he probably could transform into one of these.
Yeah.
And probably be a pretty useful transformation as well. You know, with all their magical energy attacks and whatnot. The vortescence that they
I
use.
wonder how the fucking life weave or whatever the hell they're all connected to would work.
Who knows? I haven't actually seen Ben 10 stuff in years. I really need to sit down and just watch the entire series now that I can just do that. Well, most of the series, not some of the new stuff, because I know that stuff's not exactly that good.
The Vortigants are all connected like a psychic hive mind or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how that would be, and it's not like they don't see time the same way as well in that hive mind.
I mean...
Like, the only thing I remember is that they see time from an outside perspective. They see everything that happens all at once at the same time. So I'm wondering if his reality would just be shattered if he manages to join that.
Because I know that, like, in Half-Life Alyx, there is one of them that just is completely cut off from it, so...
Yeah, and so he's not able to tell what's currently going on. He confuses now for the future and the past. But yeah, about Ben 10. I enjoyed everything except for the reboot. Because most of the, like, I enjoyed the original series the least because that's when Ben was the most bratty, and then
Yeah.
he grew up more in the other ones, and then the reboot they went back and made him even brattier than the original. And they made Gwen also be just as bratty.
Hmm. Also, I still liked a lot of the stuff from like the very original one. Um,
Yeah, I do like a lot of stuff from it. I just ended up liking the stuff that came afterwards even more.
hmm.
Honestly, it's probably just because I'm a weeb and the Ultimate Alien thing or whatever, Alien Force felt more like an anime because of the
Yeah.
art style and the story.
I remember when that Ultimate Alien stuff first came out. I don't think I was ever actually at home when it came out. I was watching it at someone else's house when it finally came out.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, my brain at that time was just completely blown apart. It was like, yo, they can transform, but again?
I just remember this one game in air quotations on the Cartoon Network website where you could like make your own custom alien that
I
combined
remember,
different
I know what
parts
game
and
you're
shit.
talking about. I used to play that as well. I never got
There were
very
just all of
far
these
into it,
parts
though.
that never got used. Well, it wasn't actually a game, the one I'm talking about. It was just, here's a list of parts, combine them. Cool, now you can print them and color them if you want.
Ah. I'm thinking of something else that was sort of like that, but it was like a sort of, I guess, an MMO of sorts that they had.
Hmm.
Oh boy, I'm getting a bunch of ammo. I wonder why they would do that. Surely I
Literally
don't...
no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all. Let me just,
Probably because there's gonna be someone that's gonna hug you very nice out there.
most likely. Let me just make sure that all my, love devices are ready. Alright. Guess we activate this. I think. Uh-oh.
Man, I don't remember it word for word, but I wanted to say the Flowey line about love pellets.
This... Whoa! There's something to...
Great.
Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry. Ooh. Ow. I'm trying my best. Oh, never mind. I'm clearly not trying my best. What I was gonna say is
Like the head just falling upside down.
I'm trying my best to not kill the actual dudes, like the normal ones. Oh,
The board.
yeah. Just trying to get rid of the controllers. Unfortunately, my aim isn't quite great right now. And it takes forever to load back. Just because there's like a huge cutscene going on right now.
That sure is a very normal Earth-looking house around you.
Yes. He came, that missed. Oh hi, that guy's just sort of chilling there. He's not possessed. He's like, hey, how you doing? Oh,
Is this just interplanetary portally stuff that these houses are actually from Earth, or does Vortigant stuff just look a lot like Earth buildings?
I think it's just looks a lot like Earth buildings.
Got it.
It could also be that like this was the most simple design that they could come up with. You know, uses the least amount of resources to house them. I think there's one more. Oh, he just dodged. Fine. Just beam the dude to death.
Nice.
No. Oh. Oh man. He got caught in an explosion. pretty sure you actually get an achievement for doing this area without killing any of the Vortigants. I'm gonna head it back up. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'll head back up this way and grab the health, but I guess I'm not doing that. Ooh, my dog is barking at someone.
Soldier, what happened?
Ooh. I think he's sad for the death of this man right here.
Ah. Weakling. I love insulting chat.
I haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Maybe one day.
I think it just bled over from my humor with my friends.
Oh, I think I know where I am now. And I'm very scared.
Good. I'm emotional. Okay, yeah, that's alright.
Don't worry, I am also emotional. That is quite literally how humans work.
I'm gonna joke about it not being alright, but it is alright.
Oh. Can't tell if that was a sound in game or sound in reality.
I heard it over Discord, so I think it was in real life.
I think there's someone outside my window doing stuff.
Oh no.
I am
Soldier heard it too.
Hmm.
I mean, Soldier,
okay,
you
yeah.
hearing it wouldn't say whether it was in-game or from his microphone, since you hear both anyways.
Yeah, it's somebody outside doing a little bit of whippersnippering. Or whatever it's called over in Europe.
I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry.
Someone's doing a bit of whippersnippering. They got the long... It's like a thing for used to cut grass. It's not a lawnmower. It's more of like a stick with like some blades on the end.
No, the spinny thing.
I don't know what it's called overseas.
I don't know either. I forgot you were from Australia.
Yeah, we
Because I don't talk with a lot of Australian people, so I just defaulted to, oh, we're probably somewhere in the Americas, because that's where most people I talk to are from. And I was so confused by that word. Like, I hear people talk about how Australian words sound made up to other people, but this is my first exposure now directly.
yeah, we
Yeah, head cutter, that's the one.
It probably is a hedge cutter, but it's a bit different. It's meant for cutting grass. We're not left.
Whipper sniffering.
We're not left behind. We simply adapted. See, you think that the Americans simplify things, and then you go to Australian like the lingo, and then you find out we call both fries and crisps, we just call them both chips, and then it's up to you to figure out what we mean.
I mean, they're both crispy potatoes, same thing.
So it is both cut potato.
And crispy.
Yeah, we just call them both chips. I don't know why, but we just do. And it's up to everyone else to figure out which one we're talking about. Okay, now's the time to run.
No, go give him a hug.
I already gave one a hug earlier, and he was not very happy about it.
Only one? That's not a good amount. You're being stingy with your hugs.
There's too many of them. They all want hugs.
Yeah?
I'm not being stingy, they're just being greedy.
That's what someone stingy would say.
Oh, health. Okay, that's not the way to go. I go down, yes. Okay, I got pushed by an invisible wall. Good thing for this long jump module.
Oh yeah, it seems very helpful here.
Oh. Goodbye. Oh, okay, this way. Up here, quick, quick, quick.
So as far as I know, from what Half-Life content I have consumed, Benry should be coming up, right?
Soon. Benry was responsible for all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an achievement. I got an achievement for doing this section without taking any damage.
Oh,
Look at them all. One there, a few there, some up there.
Watch one of them snipe you and you lose for achievements. It just gets deleted from your accounts.
Oh, there, walking away. That entire time my leg was like jumping up and down, like I couldn't tell if it was out of excitement or fear. Oh, he's not happy. Here, here's a souvenir. A little gift from Earth. Right.
Nice brain bounce pad.
Hold on. These, if there's one thing that the remake hasn't done very well, is these jump pads. They're very funky with how they work.
Oh, are you not able to like go sideways properly?
You kind of have to be moving in the direction as you jump. You can't sort of change mid-air.
I mean, makes sense. But definitely would be tricky in a place like that where you don't really have any runway to it.
Exactly. Yeah, they are not happy.
They're very upsetting.
You can probably guess that area wasn't in the original game. But it's nice that they did add it.
But thanks.
Yeah. There was an area sort of like that in the original, but there was only one and you could sneak past it.
Gotcha.
They really expanded upon the wildlife, I suppose, of this world. Just to make it feel a bit more alive.
The only thing I know about this, what was it, Zen?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's from 1 or from 2, but the spider with a ball sack.
Oh yeah, that's from this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I beat that thing last stream. It was
Gotcha.
It was a pain. It took me like half an hour. Wait, oops, I have to go over this way. It was not fun to tango with. Say that much.
Sounds fun.
Wait, did I just go? I think. Oh, I have to go up here. Okay. I thought this was gonna push me out if I tried to go up. Oh no, you can go up.
Yeah, it didn't look very climbable. Or whatever waits.
The voices are speaking to
You
me.
hear that? You're not alone.
I've been told to.
here.
I've been told not to listen to the voices.
The stream ends, you watch back, there's no me voice. It was all in left head. I don't exist, probably.
We're VTubers, we don't have friends. What are those? I appear to be in some sort of sewer system or a giant creature's lower intestine. It's hard to tell which.
There's a lot of things built in this creature's intestines.
Nah, it's all completely natural.
These
Look,
bars.
like this vent, it's completely natural.
Okay. soldier, you cry a lot.
I mean, they did say they were emotional, so...
Maguma, you should make a crying emoji, that way they can subscribe to you and they have a reason to give you more money. So they can use that crying emoji for emotes.
I've been thinking of what emotes I should make once I've actually unlocked them. Oh, hello, people.
I have one.
Oh, they set me free.
How close are you to affiliates?
I just need to get the 3 average viewers, and I think I'm at 2.8.
I forgot that was a thing.
It's like the most difficult part.
Yeah. It's been so long for me, and also they keep changing what is required, so I don't remember what it was back then or what it's become.
For
I
now...
think the 3 viewers is what it was at before as well.
Right now, it's like stream for a certain number of days and for a certain amount of hours, and then also have 50 followers and 3 average viewers.
I just forgot the specifics, like which number for hours and stuff.
All I know is
The
that
only
I've gone
thing
like
I'm
way
missing-
over.
Yeah. I am at the point where the only thing keeping me from partner is the fucking viewer thing. Like, if you want to become partner, they ask for 75 average viewers per stream, which makes sense because they're then going to be the people that are like properly partnered with a website. So yeah, they would ask for something more extra that not everyone's going to do, but like looking at the page and seeing, oh, stream 30 times in a month, done. Stream at least 25 hours in a month, done. And then like 1 out of 75 average viewers.
Yeah, they just want to make sure that, you know, people are actually watching you. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you stream
I
a lot, but
completely
like,
agree
does
with it,
anyone
it's just
actually watch
funny.
you?
I absolutely agree with it. It's just funny seeing that screen.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes doing 50% more than required in the others, and that's just 1 out of 75.
It's like, yeah, I'm so close to getting partner. It's like, oh, what do you need?
More viewers every stream.
Doesn't even answer, just starts crying. I agree.
This place is very Scorn-like.
Lots of organic and artificial parts.
Yeah, and they look. Some of the parts look a little Geiger-esque. I wasn't even listening. I heard crying and cried.
Oh, okay, we need to grab this. Thank you. There. Oh, I see. Okay, then you grab that and like just toss it up there. It's a pretty simple puzzle. Oh.
Have some of that forbidden soda.
Forbidden soda. Is it flat?
Yeah. Look at that vat next to you. It's forbidden soda.
Ah. It's this is where they make the actual Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
And then the scientists harvest it, put it into the suit recharger machines, and that's how you get Baja Blast.
We'll make Mountain Dew apple, then we'll remove apple and add the Baja.
Oh, damn. Can I like... Oh. Wait, what do I... Oh, plug into here. Right, you gotta plug the...
That one was just a button.
You put the green one to the green one, of course. Oh.
Yeah, don't you know color theory?
No, I'm actually red-green colorblind, so... An artist who was colorblind is an interesting experience to live.
Have you ever discovered that you've drawn something and then someone else tells you that it was just the wrong color?
Thankfully
like,
not.
I don't know the specifics of exactly how close or how different things can be for you to be able to tell the difference or not tell the difference.
It's colorblindness works very different for everyone.
Yeah, that's one thing I know about. And it's usually like when they're next to each other in small shapes, I've heard, like berries in a bush, that it's hard to tell. The most hard to tell.
The only way I could, like, if there's like these red berries in like a green bush, I can sort of see them, but the main thing that lets me know it's there is that it actually just hurts my eyes. Because the way that my colorblindness works, the way my colorblindness works,
notice the berries. You just look at the bush and hurt your head, and you know, yes, there are berries here.
It's like, oh, how can you tell? My eyes are in pain. That's how. Whoa.
Pain vision.
Oh, I actually got it from you.
But alright, you were saying something?
The way that my one works is I can see red and green, it's just I can't see certain shades of it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I think
obvious.
In one case, I remember seeing like this really vibrant red color, but everyone's like, no, that's like a really dark red. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like really bright. Uh-oh, I've done a little bit too much trolling. Ow. Oh no.
Yes.
Ow. Leave me alone.
I'm so supportive. And I'm totally not distracting at all.
No. Get the beam. Oh, never mind. We're dead. Let's try that again.
Nice.
I'm gonna... like, beam.
Well, that sure seems to work.
When in doubt, you just just launch the beam.
When in doubt, just use the Gary's mod property.
Just remove them completely. There we go. Sometimes all you have to do is activate the piss beam and you're good to go.
Who knows what your piss beam will look like if you drink too much Baja Blast.
I think I have to... not do that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem helpful.
I gotta do this again.
What's your opinion on shrimp?
Honestly, I don't really like fish, or seafood that much.
Fair enough.
I do like sushi though, that's fine. But most seafood I'm not really a fan of. Fish and chips are fine
That's
though.
really funny. Like, that's the quintessential, the most fish a seafood can get seafood. Like, the only thing that can be more fish than sushi is sashimi, where it's just not even the rice.
It's just fish. You just take a fish out of the water and just eat it directly.
Sashimi is just a thin cut piece of fish on the sushi, but without the rice. So it's kind of really funny, but that's the thing you like out of fish food, but not the ones where it's like, I don't know, breaded fish or other things where it's only half fish.
I do like breaded fish, like especially with chips. It's like an Australian staple sometimes, especially in summer.
Which kind of fish do you guys like? Which is the main kind of food fish in Australia, if you know?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
You know if you guys have like a lot of salmon?
I think we have some salmon here and there.
Because
I know
I've
tuna's
heard up
fine.
north, salmon is like the main fish.
I'm fine with tuna. I know that for a fact.
Like I've never had.
Tuna's interesting. Okay, where do I go? Oh, I go down here. Okay.
Probably forward.
I gotta go into the vents.
But yeah, the reason I was asking about the shrimp is because I have some shrimp sandwiches in my fridge that I bought yesterday. And at some point I'll probably go and grab one of those, but I don't know when. It will depend on how soon my stomach wakes.
We will know when
Being autistic... Sorry, you first.
We will know when your stomach demands it.
Being autistic, I'm not good at reading the signals that my body sends me. Like, if my body is hungry, I just can't tell. It's apparently very normal with autistic people, whether it's hunger, pain, thirst, tiredness. We're just not very good at feeling the signals that our body is supposed to tell us when we need.
I don't know. I don't know if I have autism or ADHD. There have been a lot of signs indicating that I do, but I just haven't actually gone
Very
and
good
checked.
at ADHD.
One of them. I know I have
I mean, you
mild.
do have both.
I do have mild Tourette's. That is one thing I've just had since birth. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I definitely still have it. So
Fair enough.
I may not have what everyone else has, but I have something.
I've heard people say that if you have both ADHD and autism, the fan name, so to say, is ADHD. It starts like autism instead of ADHD. Which I think is funny, because I like word combination.
Okay, good. I can do that.
You can get to the point.
I was just commenting that I could do the double jump thing while crouched.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I keep interrupting you so much.
That's fine. I usually am doing the same, so it evens out. Oh, these dudes flying around.
It can get to the point where my stomach actually hurts, but I'm still not feeling like I want to or can go and eat something, so that's not fun. But oh well.
Ooh, want some drink? Coca-Cola.
I got everything. Good. Thank you.
Oh, I know one thing we can bond over. Both of our countries have misunderstood food.
Yes, that is
I live
true.
in Sweden, so I have surströmming, and you guys have fucking Marmite or whatever. No, Vegemite.
Yes. We also have fairy bread, which is a classic party food.
I think I looked it up at some point, but I don't remember what it was.
It's basically just, you get a slice of bread, you butter it, you put hundreds and thousands on it, and it sprinkles, or hundreds and thousands, whichever one you want, and you cut into triangles.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they're technically different things, so, because the sprinkles are longer, hundreds and thousands are more like little dots.
Yeah, it just felt like such a long name. But yeah, we'll go and try to eat it online and make just eat like a whole gob of it, not knowing it's supposed to get fucking condiments.
I always love seeing those videos. It's like, ah yes, they're going to eat a whole, like, tablespoon of Vegemite.
It's the same with surströmming. It's supposed to be just like a small part of a big fish, but then we just eat a whole fish. Oh yeah, that's circling back to that, a whole fish.
It all comes
It's
full
like very
circle.
specific. It's very specific how you're supposed to open it. You're supposed to put it underwater when you open it, because otherwise the fermentation, whatever, smell will spray out.
Ah.
So we just like fill the sink with it and open it in there, or have a bucket fill it with water and open it underwater. Meanwhile, these guys just open it on the table they're supposed to eat at afterwards.
They just open it. It's just. Oh.
Yeah, and then they try to eat while that smell is going on. I honestly would do that. What? Eat whole bucket and go.
Oh,
Oh, I keep calling it What? Why do you keep calling it Marmite instead of Vegemite? Is that different? Is it the same thing?
I think they're roughly the same. I think there's like maybe a slight difference, but for the most part they're pretty much the same.
Got it.
I haven't actually looked it up, so I can really tell you for sure.
Soldier is upset saying they're very different.
Ah. Well, that goes to show what I know about Marmite, which is nothing. I remember this area. This area is very, a little annoying, with how this little platform thing here works. Because you gotta, like, double jump over to it, but because of how the physics work, sometimes you can just bounce off it.
Oh, yeah.
I think later on there's gonna be, like, bottomless pit areas that you can easily just get bounced into.
So,
Hey, Jim.
can you just tell that guy to turn off the machine?
I don't think they're allowed to.
What if they can't keep the machine running because we're dead?
Then why would they turn the machine off?
I mean, it seems like they need to actively be there to keep it running.
I suppose... Oh, here we are. The area I was quite literally just talking about.
Nice, have fun.
Bottomless pit. Funky platforms with funky physics. I think here specifically I can, like, just normal jump. Yeah.
Definitely looks like it with a disc, yeah.
We're in the clone factory where they make a bunch of these things.
Oh, cool. Are those guys the minigun arm guys?
Yeah. Ooh, I clipped through the map there for a sec.
Well, I'm glad you didn't fall down.
Oh yeah, I can make that.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Just stick your arm in and pull the thing out.
Not even a problem. You can probably hear the lawnmower in the background. I think someone's finally mowing the lawn now.
I don't think I hear it, but also there's usually a background sound cancellation on Discord, so I don't know if stream hears it.
Yeah, it's probably cancelled out, but as it gets closer you'll definitely be able to hear it.
Oh, and I heard a little bit when you're talking.
I have acquired the plug.
And you have fallen into a hole.
I don't know where I put the plug. Oh wait, that's right, I put it there. You guys can go through here and go get the other plug, I think. Yes. That. I think I have to go through here now? Yes.
Oh yeah, the thing stopped.
Hmm?
The thing's spinning.
Oh yeah. Now I can...
I was hoping those pistons next to you were gonna like crush you into the ceiling.
Honestly, if I stood close enough, the physics probably would. Oh, look at this dude. He wasn't able to get it while it was spinning.
Oh no. Scale issue.
Huge L.
Yeah, see how easy that was? Even you could do it.
Not even difficult.
We totally didn't slow it down to begin with. Because only you slowed it down, we didn't.
Like, that just throws it out. It doesn't, like, deploy it. It's just like, alright, go.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even just unlock it either, so you can pick it up.
Uh-oh.
I recently got, like, a... armed microphones that you can attach. Oh, nice. It's really nice being able to just lean back in my chair and still have it close to me, but I don't have to worry about staying close to the microphone on the table.
Hey, oh, Sorry, I was focused on the game for a sec there.
It's all good. I recently got one of those microphones with an arm, adjustable arm,
Oh, yeah.
and it's really nice being able to change where or how I'm sitting when I feel the need to, and then still be able to just move a microphone to be close to my face.
I've got one of those right now, but, like, because of the size of the monitor I'm using, I can't really move it very close to my face.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm quite literally just using a straight-up TV.
I'm using a TV too. I have a TV and a computer monitor next to each other as a dual screen setup.
I had that as well with my old monitor, but I think I may have accidentally screwed it up, and now there's, like, it doesn't work properly. It's, like, got, like, a red line or something through it.
Oof.
I think I cleaned it incorrectly, so... I've been hesitant to use it in case it gets worse.
That's absolutely fair. Speaking of monitors being fucked up, apparently my monitor has like different color settings, or just because it's old, it's not playing colors the right way. So when I used to draw stuff, I would send things to people, and the colors would be all fucked up. Like I could even look at it in my phone and realize, oh yeah, that's fucked up. So it wasn't just my eyes for, in this case.
Yeah, you're not going crazy. Don't worry. Okay, so do I go over there? What do I do with this? I think I jump over there. Yes.
Looks like it should be possible. Hey. But yeah, my arm microphone is just attached to the table, so I'm able to swing it around very nicely. And the TV screen itself is far away, so it doesn't get in the way. I like my setup.
I don't mind my setup. It's just, it uses. Oh, that was a big lag spike there. My setup just sort of, it uses old things a lot. Like I'm very sentimental with things, so I don't like getting rid of stuff, and I try to reuse it as much as I can.
Completely fair.
Like I've still got a desk that used to be another family member's desk from like 10 plus years ago. Unfortunately, the only place I can put the clamp the arm mic onto is on the back of the desk, because the sides are the sides don't overhang enough, and the front has like a sort of a little pull-out area where you can usually put like your keyboard or something. But then that gets in the way of the actual clamp, so
Yeah. No. The table that I have is one of those, like, it's a wooden board, and then it has like a metal bracing underneath it. And it's like exactly the width of the clamp when it's completely undone. So I had to push it on, and then I don't even need to screw it up, really. Because it's just really tight, I barely can fit it on.
uh-oh.
Well, they don't look happy.
Nope. They don't like me being in their little room.
Their juice. That's their Mountain Dew. How could you steal it like that?
I didn't even steal it, I just contaminated it by being in it.
I don't believe you. You probably took a few sips while you were red.
Alright, you got me.
Like stealing Mountain Dew from 12 babies.
I'm sorry that they don't appreciate my Gordon Freeman bath water.
Gordon Freemus.
Whatever happened here, wasn't good.
Probably happened because of your contamination.
Probably.
Just instantly 5 people in random places died.
They're not even related to it at all, they're just dead.
Yeah.
Laser puzzles, my favorite.
Oh, nice. Is that gonna go a big explosion if you touch the laser?
I don't think it'll explode, but it will hurt a lot.
Oh, I want an explosion.
What?
It's like the fucking laser-powered tubes in the Black Mesa complex. I love those tubes that just say laser on them.
It's like, damn, you were right. That is indeed a laser. Oh, okay, I see what I have
Oh yeah,
to do.
Soldier, I don't know if you're serious, because of how you capitalized it, I don't know if you're serious when you said Marmite and Vegemite are different, but if they are different, could you explain it to someone who doesn't know, like me? Oh, that's a cool looking thing that you just blew up.
I've blown up a few of them already. Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm not. Alright, I can go. I should be able to go through here now.
Basically, what I know is that Marmite tastes like shit to people who like Vegemite and vice versa. I see.
That makes. Ow! What am I? Excuse me. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're like
Shooting you?
they're dropping like little cluster bombs. Like they shoot a big one and it explodes into little ones.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering why there was just like so many explosions going off, and that's why.
I think it's because they were shooting you too.
That too. I just didn't know what they were shooting me with. Jeez, how?
So what game did you say you were gonna start after this game?
I'm gonna be starting Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm very interested to try that sometime, but we will see when.
I've heard nothing but
They're
good things
playing-
from it.
Oh yeah, mostly same. And the only things that I've heard that haven't been good have been like very niche opinions about one of my friends doesn't like top-down games because it makes him feel restricted when he can't like free camera up to see the sky.
Yeah, I get that. Now we have another friend in the chat who has now spoken heresy.
Hello, Kebab. Vegemite toast is super nice with avo as an avocado.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I have many different friends who have very different opinions on Vegemite. There's one just there who likes avocado with it, and then there's another one that I have who basically will be like, if you have Vegemite with butter, you're weak. And it basically just looks like a void. Like he gets a slice of bread or toast, and it just looks like a void with how much he puts
Like you
on.
put Vanta Black on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just butter? Alright, soldier, just eat a stick of butter. No Marmite, no toast, just butter, like you said.
Look, if you're really hungry, just have 2 slices of bread. Just 2. Nothing on them.
Have a British bread toast sandwich. Which is apparently a thing in Britain, where you just take a bread inside 2 bread and eat it.
Ah, yes, the bread sandwich. I've seen that. I've been interested to try it, but like I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it's gonna taste like.
I meant with butter, dummy. I know. I'm still gonna make fun of you for saying things, though. When you have avo on toast, you put salt and pepper. Vegemite is salty, so it works real well. What that was French. Oh, the bread, yeah. Bread.
God. Things are getting serious. No more puzzles, only fighting.
Only kill.
Here's a puzzle. There's a bunch of enemies. How do you fix this? With violence. Everyone knows that violence is never the answer. It is a question, and the answer is yes. And if that isn't enough...
Speaking about... Okay, if it's not solving your problem, you're not using enough of it.
See?
And then there's another one, but it only works for alcohol. Because, like, you can say all of those things about alcohol as well, but then you can also say alcohol isn't the problem, it's the solution. Because specifically alcohol in chemistry is a solution.
You are technically correct.
All problems are fixed with enough firepower. Well, sometimes you need water power, or thunder power.
You gotta make sure you know your enemy's elemental weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time it is bullet, but sometimes you don't have bullet.
Sometimes you need explodey bullets.
Sometimes bullet is not weakness, instead it is boom.
Pour napalm on the bushfire, that'll fix it. Yeah, liquids. Liquids put out fires, right?
Yeah.
That
Sometimes
just reminds me of...
you gotta use a lot of hot to get rid of some less hot. You can't
Just
burn it
reminds
if
me
there's
of
nothing
how-
to burn.
of how people have been, like, taking styrofoam cups and, like, putting it in... what's it called? Like the 98% alcohol mixture or whatever that's used for doctor stuff. I forget the words. And then it melts the styrofoam cup and turns it into a slush. And people have just been doing that for fun because they think it looks cool. And then other people realized, hey, you're literally making napalm by doing that.
Yo.
Apparently that's how you make napalm. You just take styrofoam and like put it in alcohol and then it just melts into napalm.
A fun little home experiment you can do with the family.
Yeah. Safe for pet.
I love how every time I go to one of these things and I just get a bunch of healing, it just flashbangs me.
I wanted to say, on the topic of Marmite, so the way you guys make Marmite edible is just using it as a spread on sandwich, and then you can add other stuff like avocado or butter according to taste. But like on its own, people would agree that just using it as a spread, so it's a smaller amount on bread, is how it's supposed to be eaten, right?
Depends on how much you use, I would guess.
Did I say Marmite again?
Yes.
Fuck, god damn it.
That's why I wasn't saying
Vegemite.
anything. Yeah. It depends on person to person, really. But it's always funny to
Is
see
it-
someone just get a spoonful of it.
In Sweden with surströmming, it's supposed to be eaten on like specifically flatbread with boiled potatoes, red onions, and like some other sauce. Like there's a lot of things that's supposed to be a part of a surströmming sandwich.
Trying to look at something and the vent was just like, no, you're going up here now. Oh,
Green
wait.
time. Green.
Green. I know where I am.
Oh shit, power charge.
Uh-oh. I've set off this facility's cringe alarm.
As you should.
My weapon has
You
been
are quick,
empowered
but you are
by
green.
Mountain Dew and now has unlimited ammo.
Mountain Dew and fresh apple. Oh shit, new green alert.
Damn.
You know Lego Ninjago?
Yes.
Have you seen any of the show?
I think I saw a little bit of it way back in the day, but I haven't seen any of the newer stuff. Apparently it's
I haven't seen any
finished.
of the show myself. I've only seen memes from it. It is? Huh. I know one of the jokes that gets posted around a lot is the old sensei telling them which elemental power they have. And it's fire, water, earth, and green.
Green.
Yeah.
That's right, like
And the
they
guy
didn't
just
know what the
keeps
green
asking,
So my friend has fire, water, earth, and I have, and then the sensei just says green. It's really good.
The power of green.
Mm-hmm.
It is not helping me here, unfortunately. I have not mastered green. My red-green color blindness prevents me. I am at a natural disadvantage.
You're thinking about it like using the power of red. It's all wrong.
Exactly. See, I'm getting the power of green in a red area, but all it's shooting out is blue.
And they're shooting you with yellow. There's no harmony. It's like
Yeah.
fucking disco.
Ow. I am like one shot away from just dying.
Nice.
Is there any healing anywhere, please?
In my head, I'm just hearing the weak called, nice shot.
Oh,
Ah, hell yeah. Food.
oh, it's all fresh too. Look, it's all come from the ceiling.
Yeah, that'll help you here. Yummy.
Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
Doesn't even need the lamp salt.
Is it?
Who thou, my Vegemite toast?
Yes, just putting these little bodies on. Oh, I see. I could have died because I was standing right on the right above the death thingy.
I'm sure those bodies will make a great... What was it fucking called? Hundreds of thousands?
You gotta mince them up enough to make them into sprinkles and that.
Yeah.
Just put it into a soup, that'll be fine.
They're already sprinkles, you just need a big enough thread.
Exactly. I think I go here? Yes.
Pour that on bread and make fairy bread, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I'm trying to think of other, like, Australian foods that, like, you might find to be weird. Or just anyone will find to be weird. Hmm?
Kangaroo burgers.
I haven't actually had that before. I've never tasted kangaroo before.
I don't know if it's real or not, it's just in a Minecraft mod if you have one.
I'm pretty sure it is real.
It just adds a bunch of creatures, and then sometimes real items related to the creatures, and sometimes joke items related to the creatures, so I can't really tell if things are real or not sometimes.
The kangaroo burgers are more than likely real. Ah yes, that's right. We call sausages bangers. Oh,
Nice.
I got rejected. The system rejected me. It's like, no, you are not
Bad
container. It's kind of weird that we do call sausages bangers, so when we have sausages and mashed potato, we call it bangers and mash. Which is honestly really
Not
nice.
as weird as when I found out that like small hamburgers are called sliders.
I only recently had like a slider like last year. I've only had my first slider like last year. Oh, hi. Ow.
Nice. Good.
Ow! I can't get out of the water.
Why would you need to get out? They're friendly.
Hold on. Behold my bull squid deletion button. Bam, and the dirt is gone.
Nice.
What was another one?
You found me. Yeah, this is where we went. The Volt Squid deletion gun didn't save you this time.
No. They spat in my general direction.
They already had their own holy grail.
I can't use this underwater. Ow! There we go. Just gotta be careful and not run around like a maniac. That tends to help.
But that's boring.
There we go. All taken care of. Well, and there's in the water, so the fish can have some.
Good kibble.
Honestly, I don't remember exactly how much of this game is left to go. I feel like we're getting close to the end, but like, I know we've still got quite the distance left.
This will be your first unprompted 12-hour marathon stream.
You don't have a choice in the matter. You will stream for 12 hours.
Yeah, you already said you were gonna end the game today, so...
I don't know how long it's gonna take, but...
No takesies backsies.
Yeah. I'm a man of my word. We will finish the game today. No matter how much time and pain it takes. I know
Speaking of man, what are you, an elf?
half elf actually. Half elf, half human. That's my VTuber lore, as they call
What's
it.
that on your head? Is that a dragon?
No, it's a little creature that I made for my D&D universe. It's basically a seal. That's the easiest way to put it.
Makes sense.
They're big and squishy, and they kind of just...
A seal with a chin beard, neck beard.
pretty much. They're not very smart anyway, so...
Just like people with neck.
It's just like me, for real, for real. Hey buddy, you taking a break? I agree. I should drink some water. Ugh. Alright. Where do I go?
Probably forwards.
Wow, what an idea. Here we go. I have found forwards.
That's downwards.
Just don't worry about it. We are simply being what the kids nowadays call being sus by going through the vents.
Mm-hmm. It's even red.
Hmm.
The creature has 0 thoughts, head empty, no bones, only squish. For all those reasons we love a creature. And then just full caps them on you. He got distracted so easily.
Crouch jumped incorrectly. But apparently I did it right. No, never mind, I went back to the... Never mind, it threw me back to the start.
He
like...
said the line.
Now I've just got the, that one voice thing someone did of the, Glamrock Freddy from the new FNAF game, where it's like, Gregory, do you know about the hit game Among Us, Gregory?
I love the memes people have made with that guy's voice just talking to Gregory.
I think the actual voice actor remade it as well. Like, they actually...
Oh yeah, that's great.
Ah, checkpoint. Lovely. You love to see it.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown. But Vanessa, I am a real girl.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown. That's what you sound like, Vanessa.
Gregory, how did you get up there?
What are you doing? How did you get up there?
I love the memes that came from that game.
Even if the story is a complete mess, the memes will always be great. Especially some of the ones from that new DLC that came out recently. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh.
The only one I've seen from the DLC is just the mimic said like Mr. Beast.
Yeah. The mimic. That one plays at least 3 times a day in my head. Just randomly.
With story in Five Nights at Freddy's, it helps to think about everything that's after the VR game as a separate story from the first stuff.
I mean, the story has been retconned like 3 times.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, it was even confirmed that it was, so...
Just like all of the games from... everything after Pizzeria Simulator has more to do with the AI stuff that started in the Help Wanted game, rather than actual Mr. Purple.
Yes, Mr. William Afton himself.
Mr. Grape Juice.
I also liked all the from the sister location, all the Peapot William memes that was made. He went from a mastermind serial killer to just this old robot man.
Yeah. I don't think that was sister location.
Yeah, it was sister location where he showed up in. Yeah. Because then it had like Vanny as his caretaker or whatever.
No, that's not sister location. Sister location is with Baby.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Security breach. It started with an S.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was really confused if I just missed something completely.
No, I'm just dumb.
It's all good. I'm also dumb.
We can be dumb
But yeah,
together.
just Grandpa Springtrap sitting in a wheelchair with a little blanket over his legs. Back in my day, I was a real threat. Alright, Grandpa, let's get you back to your charging station.
I'm trying to think of some more memes that came from it, but I can't really think of anything.
I do think that the retcon from the DLC is interesting. I don't know yet if I think it's positive or negative, but I believe that it does mean that the Afton's story itself did end in FNAF 6 during the big-ass monologue, so that's cool. He didn't come back after that,
Yes.
which is cool.
Because I think what it is like, yeah, he finally died there, but then Ultimate Custom Night is basically where you're playing as him, but in hell. Just for eternity.
Yeah. And like the guy who's in the burned trap in I forget the name, Pizzaplex.
Yes, Security Breach.
Was like an AI version that was uploaded to a different body that thought it was him.
I think the going theory for
that's
that.
What it was originally.
I think the going theory for that was that the body that is like burn trap is supposed to be someone else that the mimic, like, I don't know, went into or something.
Yeah, the first theory was that when they were making the VR game, there were messages about them scanning robotic parts that had been sent in from somewhere, and people thought they were scanning the remains of Afton after the FNAF 6 fire. But now they've pretty much said, no, they were actually scanning parts of a mimic, and because the mimic saw Afton kill people, the mimic started acting like Afton.
I didn't know about them scanning the mimic parts thing.
Well,
that does make
theory,
sense.
but-
Yeah, it does make more sense.
And that's why then
Uh-oh.
mimic is there in that place.
Hmm.
So we're saying that the Afton from... Now I'm starting to call SISP location, thanks.
You're welcome.
From Security Breach. The Afton from Security Breach was actually Mimic all along, just pretending to be Afton because he saw the murders.
Hmm. I mean, they could also have, like, hold on, I might need to actually focus here for a sec.
I'm very lost. Who is Baby? Why are you at my sister's location? And why purple grape juice man?
Why? Because why
people
not?
call grape juice purple stuff, so I said grape juice man because purple man.
Oh, I have to get... Speaking of security breach, I have to breach the security of this system.
Oh yeah, someone was talking about how in Security Breach you're bringing a ruin to the place, but in Ruin you're breaching security.
That is very true. Uh-oh. Okay, I have to... Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna go back the other way, but I guess not. Look, see?
Yeah, one of my friends isn't into FNAF, but me and another of our friends were talking about it while he was nearby. And sort of telling him about FNAF's lore in a funny way.
Mm.
And when we told him that it was a lore point that that purple guy goes to hell, he fucking broke. He could not take that seriously, and it was great.
Hilariously, that's actually something that does happen. Actually, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, it doesn't actually. He doesn't actually go to hell. His soul basically just gets, like.
Yeah, just because of a monologue in Pizza Sim.
Hmm. Like, I think it was
I'm sorry,
going.
what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was going to go to hell, but then like the soul, which I think is called Cassidy, like sort of like it was like, no, you're not going to hell. You're going to suffer here for eternity.
I mean, that could just be hell in that case.
Hmm.
If
It's his own.
suffering for all eternity.
It's his own personal hell, as opposed to actual hell where everyone else is, where all the cool people are.
Oh, God,
Speaking of which, I
like
think
the
I am in it
fan-made-
right now.
Oh yeah, true. Have you seen the fan-made Ultimate Custom Night that has like 741 animatronics?
No, but that sounds even worse.
Like they made and programmed animatronics for each different version of every animatronic, even if it's the same guy that just showed up in 2 different games. They added both of them, and then a ton of different fan games and shit too.
Good lord. I mean, if it's fun to play, then like props to the people who made it. But like, damn, that's a lot.
It's not like some kind of story mode where it's like an actual map you walk around with, and then you find the different level challenges.
Actually, I think I know which one you're talking about, but I actually know if it's got fan ones, then never mind. I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a different one that had like.
I don't remember all of them, but I do remember seeing like Candy the Cat or whatever.
Yeah, it's not the one I'm thinking of then. I was thinking of another one that had like only the main story characters.
I also really like the meme, even though it took me a long time to understand this one because I was late to the FNAF 6 party.
I had to kill a
But the
Vortigant, I'm
meme
sorry.
where it's just- Soldier, are you here again? Are you here still? Can you cry again? Abort died.
I like that's how, like how that's the way you check to see if they're still here. Are you still here? Can you please cry for me?
I wouldn't say memes where it's just someone about to start talking and then they just start looping the clip of them talking while playing the ending dialogue of 6. Oh, here's Kebab Code writing instead. Thanks, man.
I'm lost. Don't mind me.
I lost.
Some dude just started sprinting at me and I got scared. I'm sorry, I have to kill the regular Vortigants, even though they're being brainwashed.
Lost, I hardly know him.
What? We're fine. Wait. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. it's the better alternative.
I should ask because I haven't fully checked it. I've been going off of vibe, but like, what are your channel rules for like topics that can be discussed, words that can be used? Like swearing, is swearing fine?
Yeah, swearing's fine. Just obviously don't overdo it. Oh, I got punched. Oh.
Are mature topics fine?
Depends on what they are and how much you discuss them. Oh, great, I gotta restart now.
Who's the sexiest animatronic?
That's certainly a topic. I wouldn't exactly say it's a forbidden topic, it's just an interesting one.
I just thought that would be really funny to ask, but I realized maybe
Let me check
you
first.
don't want people to talk about sex on stream.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care too much, just obviously don't go into- I don't want to know how many times someone does it a day.
I'm not gonna make a fucking Vaporeon copy pasta for whoever.
Like, hey, you do you, but like, if I don't need to know about it, then don't tell me about it.
Yeah, no. I just thought it would be really funny to say it, and I'm glad I was right about that at least.
Oh god, Kebab is now, asking again, he's like, alright, which one is it?
Animatronic. The world wants to know. You didn't answer the question.
Let me do this first. This requires more brain power at the moment. I can put all my brain power into that question once I've gotten through here.
Yeah, you need all your brain power to think about the animatronics.
Yes. Because no matter which way I put it, I feel like I'm going to then be called a furry. no matter how I answer. Okay, I think we're good now. Let me just actually make sure that
elves are just furries for cowards.
You mean catgirls?
Yeah, that too. Kimono Mimi. No, this is important, Siska Barcode.
Okay, well, we're past that area now, so I can put brain power into that question now. Oh god, is there more? Oh god, there's more. I think. Unless that's just... Okay, yeah, there's definitely more.
One thing for me is if we're talking about them as they just appear in the games, like their official canon appearance.
Yeah, no fan designs. Yeah.
If we're talking about the way the internet handles them, then that's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
But if it's strictly canon, none of them, and I feel the same about Pokemon too. If it's strictly canon, none of them.
Elves are just furless catgirls, says Kebab.
You're just a Sphinx cat girl. God, I need to fucking use that sometime. That's fucking brilliant. Just, yeah, here, see someone dress up as an elf. Oh, you're a Sphinx cat girl.
While we're on the topic of facts that people probably won't be able to accept, but are very much true, power armor from Fallout, that's just a fursuit for people who want to be robots.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but that's just the truth. Yep. If we're going by canon designs, yeah, literally none. I think the only one who would, you know, even like only slightly pass, but like it's still like a very tiny margin, I think would be, oh, what was it? I think Toy Chica or something, the one that everyone goes on about.
Yeah.
especially from the
Or the Glamrock ones.
that one.
Chica and Glamrocks are very similar, at least.
Yeah, that one clip of the guy going like, "It's just such a bad bitch." Though I just fuck the shit out of that robot.
If we're going after like lore as well, then no, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I think if we are going by law, only the Glamrock ones are really safe because, you know, they're the only ones who don't have dead children in them.
Yeah.
They've just been, like, hacked or something.
I think the toy ones as well didn't have ghosts in them.
I think they, no, actually, I think they did. It's just, it was different children. Which doesn't make it any better, but...
I didn't remember fully about them, because I remember the lore from 2 was like, oh, they had criminal detection systems or whatever, and they were saying that that was what was going wild, and people were using that as theory about who you were playing as. You were actually playing as someone that was a criminal in that game. I
think the theory I remember hearing for that specifically was that, like, William Afton was working there, and then they sort of found out that it was him, and then afterwards you play as Michael Afton, his son, who looks a lot like William, so they think you're William, because you look a lot like him. I think that was the going theory. I don't know if it's still a true theory, but, or if it's like, you know, up to date with the current canon.
Or if it's just been retconned.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's up to date with the current canon, but like that was the going theory for a while. That made the most sense.
You heard it here, folks. The man has spoken to Chica. Like, something I've been hearing, speaking about things being retconned, is now I believe people have come to the consensus that the person you're playing as in FNAF 1 is Purple Jr.
Yeah, Michael Afton. Okay. I know who you're on about.
And that's why you're there despite all the haunted people and you're not leaving. But like when the games first came out, most people don't believe that the guy had all of this set up and planned out by that time.
Oh no, he absolutely didn't.
Yeah, sure. When the games first came out, you were just a random person.
Yeah, it was just a funny little indie horror game.
Stop staying there. So originally it was still just a guy who didn't leave despite the haunted animatronics for like $5 an hour or whatever the fuck.
He was on the grind. No amount of haunted robots are gonna stop him from getting that money.
We're gonna look this up about FNAF animatronics. I just remember and I watched so.
Hey, what are you looking up? Oh, God.
I just want a refresher if I forgot.
The physics screwed me over, and I tried to jump forward, but it like launched me to the side. There we go. Alright, we're good now. I think. Ah, here. Wing. Oh, teleporter. Cool. Love checkpoints. Oh, I was about to jump straight into a force field.
No.
Ah, there we are. Now we can jump into it. After this thing. Unfortunately, we can't really do it for the funny. I think if I jumped into it, it would just, like, not let me go. It wouldn't actually hurt me or anything. I'm sorry. We cannot actually do it for the funny. That's tragic. Ow. Go away, please. I'm gonna kindly ask you to stop. Whoa! Back up. I mean, I already committed the self-murder earlier by jumping off the map. Sure, it was an accident, but it still happened.
Yep. You did good.
I don't know what that did. Oh, that probably turned off the force field there. Okay, up here I think we go. Oh, another force field. Okay, here, I'll do it. Yep, see,
The
no
only
damage.
things I'm finding is people talking from years ago. Some of them are saying it's just a facial recognition error or software being bad. Some of them are saying that they are possessed by people, but we're not really saying who. And sometimes we're saying it was retconned or it was forgotten about. I don't know anymore, and I'm not good enough at media analysis to tell what is real.
That's fair. Besides, the lore has already been, like, I wouldn't say changed, but more so something that people speculate about was finally confirmed in the 4th FNAF game. And that was...
yeah, about how it was underground, or how it was connected to sister location. Don't
Yeah.
remember which one it was, but it was something about that.
Yeah, the Nightmare animatronics aren't actually real, it's all just fear gas.
Yeah.
Which apparently was, like, you know, like, highly implied in the original games, but then apparently everyone was thinking too broadly about it, and they were just like, and so Scott came out and was like, yeah, it's actually just fear gas. Like, all the evidence is already there. I'm just gonna come out and actually say it.
Not just the original game, but also sister location.
Mm.
Like, you could find the monitors in sister location, but just showed the cameras from the 4th house.
Mm. And also you can even find the actual, like, gas cylinders in the same sort of cameras. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! This dude is throwing balls at me.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was specifically that Scott said it, but it was like the ending to the Ruins DLC combined with the start of the next Help Wanted game.
Hmm.
Something there confirmed that they were going to another location like that.
Probably.
But I'm looking forward to seeing that game. People are theorizing that it's just gonna be Cassie going into a different sister location, because that's where they think that the elevator is gonna take her.
I don't really know much about the new Help Wanted game other than, like, they showed it off at, like, a convention.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen anything that was there, just like the very first teaser or whatever
Hmm.
had something that tied things together so people talked about it. I haven't seen it myself, just the things people said about it.
I know that they had, like, a dude in a Glamrock Freddy, like, costume that was, like, really good. They had that there.
And they had like actual animatronics, like they had Eclipse just hanging out in a window tapping his fingers.
Hmm.
But since at the end of a tunnel scene when Cassie falls down, Roxy talks, I wonder if that means we're gonna get some more Roxy and Cassie content in Help Wanted 2. That would be cool.
Maybe. Some people are saying that, like, the voice of Roxy at the end was actually the Mimic or something.
Oh yeah, could be. That could definitely be it too, yeah. Help Wanted 2 will just be you trying to escape the Mimic, yeah.
Apparently, like, the Mimic has always been there, just in the background. Do everything.
I mean, yeah, that is the retcon people believe have happened after Ruin and the books.
Like, specifically with like in the games where like there was those random endoskeletons you could find just standing around. They didn't actually do anything, but they all had like the same eye color or something, and that sort of like strengthens the theory that those were the mimic.
I see.
There you go, you guys are safe now.
Flying baby has been dead.
Ooh, I was gonna pop that, but I think that was gonna hurt, dude. Where do I go? Oh, down here, the big hole that opened up. Of course. How could I have missed that? Whoa! Oh, my game is chugging right now. Oh, there we go.
You got through it though. You only got hit a little bit. A little toasted.
Oh, now I have to go. Oh, I have to go back up. Thankfully, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's going a bit slower on the way up.
I could have taken it slow on the way down. I was just stupid. I didn't realize
Got it.
the force fields didn't go all the way over. It's not a very good system using something that can easily be popped to power your, like, to keep everything connected.
Yeah, it's very Scorn-like.
I heard that Scorn, like, it was okay atmospherically, but like most of the game wasn't really that good.
I have heard it was amazing atmospherically, but yeah, the gameplay. It's better as a piece of art than the game. The atmosphere and just how everything looked was like amazing as an experience. But the game itself was confusing, and there was a lot of reading into it and different interpretations of how everything worked that was needed to like be interested or understand any of the story. But it's also really fun to just look at as a gross-looking game with a lot of gross-looking things.
Gotta love the.
Oh yeah, and some people.
Yeah, you gotta love the living weapons and other such things.
Apparently, a lot of people went into it thinking it was going to be an action gun shoot game, not a slow walking puzzle game.
I mean,
But
they did give you a
also-
gun, so.
Yeah. It has shooting, but it's never meant to be like big combat stuff. In fact, most of its enemies, if you just leave them, they'll just walk away and disappear into a hole in the wall after a while.
Oh! Well, I definitely failed that puzzle.
Teacup ride before Spampton fight moment. I don't know if you've played Deltarune.
I have seen it. I played the first chapter, I just haven't gotten around to playing the second one. But I have seen basically everything for Deltarune at this point.
Yeah. So you know which teacup ride I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. I didn't realize there was a second one.
Gas the child in submission. They will live and breathe trauma for their life.
Pretty much. Basically FNAF 4 at this point now. Confirmed. Okay. Oh, and now we can go through here. I'm also running out of pistol ammo. I have 4 shots left.
Stream was buffering for me, but I refreshed and now it was just on mine.
think that's the last one we need to do. Now we can actually progress. But first I'm going to heal, because I absolutely need it. I like how they just have these showers here that provide you with liquid and energy-based Mountain Dew. Good to see they treat their employees with a lot of what's the word? I don't know. Respect, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. They liquefied their public health. They literally took their doctors and juice. That's what the shower is.
Yes, the most important room in the entire factory, the bounce room.
That sure is a very good factory. I'm sure there's never gonna be anything that goes just a little bit off bounds and crashes into some.
Uh-oh, I got contained in the Baja Blast egg. Oh,
I'm sure that will work perfectly IRL. There's never gonna be any kind of variable that's gonna make things not launch properly.
I got put in the sprinkles room.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, can I use this? I gotta... There we go. This is basically the only ranged weapon I have if I run out of ammo. Simply because it never runs out of ammo. It regenerates its ammo. And it's also got a bit of tracking to it as well.
Yes, bees.
Oh, not this room. This is gonna take me forever.
Time to platform, motherfucker.
Thankfully, it's not a platforming room, but this is one place that a lot of people did complain about when the game finally came out. Whoop.
It should be a platform.
I mean, I did platform over to it, but like... It's mainly because, like, this place just takes so long to get through, because it's basically a giant elevator that slowly goes upwards. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh!
You have been jarred.
Oh right, you gotta like break that. There's like little shielded areas that I gotta break.
I like what platforms you're going up on. Like a lotus flower.
Oh, my healing is the healing chamber. So at least the game does at least heal you between floors at least.
Yeah, oh, it's that. Whatever, right?
It heals you and also gives you infinite ammo. So it's not too terrible of a room. But I'm probably gonna need to manually like quick save between floors. Ow.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom and then I'm probably gonna grab myself a bite to eat and I'll come back in just a bit. So I'm gonna mute myself for a little while.
No worries. He's lucky that he cannot be shot. Actually, I'm gonna quick save right here. Ow. Gotcha. Yeah, healing room. Okay, quick saving here again. fresh out of the healing room. Oh, excuse me. Where is that dude? I cannot find him. I hear him, but I don't see him. There he is. Gotcha. Alright. Please be. Is this another healing room? Looks like it. I shall hope it is. Yes, it is. Hooray. Heal, please. Another quick save. Oh god. Hello, news app. Ow, ow, ow. Relax, chill. They did not chill, and I was... You can see I was right next to the healing room, too. Gotcha. Stay still. Okay, we made it to the next healing room at least. Is it gonna heal me enough though? It didn't heal me all the way. That's not good. This one's a little bit more advanced. Oh, got it though. Oh, we got a little healing spot here, at least. Okay, I gotta go. There's... Oh. I didn't realize the floor was made of death. Oh, but it puts me right here at least. That's good. Oh, I can kill them now. Raya. Gotcha. Right. Onwards we go. Please be the... I hope this is the end. I hope we can actually... No, actually it's gonna heal me again, which means there's at least one more area. I think? Actually, no, I think we actually got past it. I think now we just wait. Oh, I think that's the end of our, oh. Uh-oh. Never mind, I was wrong, I was wrong, I was wrong, I was wrong, I was wrong. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. They keep bringing more. Let me go. Okay. I think we managed to stop them. They're still spawning, but they're not going to be able to get us now, at least. Just when you thought it was over, they're like, no, come back. We're not done with you yet. Oh, I thought it was going to push me into the ceiling, but I guess not. Alright. I suppose I should probably wait till they get back. I'll go up a little bit just so I can see if there's any like healing spots or something. I don't think there is. We have found a funky room though. So while I wait, I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water. Some water from a bottle of water. Oh wait, I probably should mention that next Saturday, unfortunately, we won't be able to start Baldur's Gate because I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be doing some D&D, specifically for a session I haven't done in like over half a year. Oh, excuse me, I think I already mentioned this last stream, but I'm just sort of making a reminder. I'll probably do another reminder at the end. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer to play Baldur's Gate, but this should be the last delay that I have in my schedule for a while. So yeah, at least we'll get to start Armored Core though. That's something we'll still be able to do. Let's see if I can stand this up. Stand. Ah, oh, damn it! I almost had it. There we go. Huh. Standing. None of them actually finished me off, so I had to. There was more over here. Yeah, we shall just roll for a while. Oh, I guess never mind, we're not rolling. What if I stand directly on it? What if I, like... Oh, there's my crowbar. I am sort of just trying to pass the time is all. I don't want to go too far, like... Yeah. 'Cause especially with this room. I suppose we can probably have a quick peek inside. Just, you know, because I don't really have much else to talk about. Oh, that's an ammo thing we can grab. That's a computer. It's a box with Black Mesa documents in it. Confidential. I see. These are people. Test tubes. Pizza! What kind? Tony's pizza. Fresh, hot, and delicious. They didn't even take a slice. That's how interested in it they were. What, an old phone? That's not really old. Those kind of phones are still used today. Ooh, a dog. A photo of a dog and a cupcake. I'm going to assume this is one of the developers' dogs. I think that's really it. There's not really much else. Hey Gordon, it's me, Barney, from Black Mesa. That's the way forward. I wonder how this glass is actually inserted into this, because it looks like it's being held up, but also, like, how did they embed it into this rock formation? By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. Honestly, yeah, probably magic. I mean, they're literally quite using alien space magic. Well, it's not even space aliens, it's interdimensional aliens. That's also another thing that I like about Half-Life. They have aliens, but they're like... not space aliens. They're interdimensional.
Alright, I am back. Apologies for taking so long.
Welcome back. It's alright. I've just been finding ways
I
to
just
pass the
closed
time.
my eyes on the toilet and rested for a while.
Nope, that's fair. You did wake up early for this, so can't really blame
I
you.
stayed up longer than I should have yesterday, so that probably didn't help.
I know that feeling all too well.
But I have gotten myself a shrimp sandwich, some tomato for it, and a bottle of ramune. You guys know what ramune is?
Nope, I probably know what it is from how it looks, but not by name.
It's the Japanese drink that has like a glass bead inside the bottle.
I think I've seen it, but I only once, and I don't even.
Yeah.
Not sure if it actually even is what I think it is.
I'm gonna go get a picture of it.
I'll see if I can show it on stream. We've also found the funny test room.
Just took a random picture of a ramune bottle.
Well, I think I've seen one of these before.
So the upper part has a little glass bead in it, and that keeps the water from coming out. It doesn't have an actual, like, lid.
Ah. So I apologize for the background noise.
Yeah, it's just the carbonation pushing the glass bead to the top of the bottle. That's then holding it in place, forcing everything else to stay in there. Oh yeah, now I see what Bob said. I currently have a cola-flavored ramune because I want...
Let me put it up on stream for people to see real quick. I'll just save the picture that you sent me. We got through that that tower section, or the elevator. We got to the top and then they pulled us back down for a round 2. And we stopped that. Yeah, here we go. Here's the thing, the picture that you sent me that I'm now just going to show. Classic, also a classic case of my neighbor's dog going off again at probably nothing.
Good dog.
Not really.
Was alert.
never tried the cola flavor. I usually get the lemonade and melon ones. I've tried the default flavor and the orange flavor before this. So far, they definitely have a very specific taste. I don't know the best way to say it, because I don't know the best way to describe it. But there's something about them that makes them taste different from other things that I've had that have been the same flavor, but in the same way. Like the orange flavored one tastes different from Fanta in the same way that the normal one tastes different from Sprite. I don't know how to really explain it.
I think I understand what you mean, though. Like, it looks like it's the same, but obviously they use a different recipe, so it tastes different.
Yeah, they just taste different in the same way. Like,
Actually,
some
that's
people
nice.
can tell when like, Coke Zero is some people can taste the difference in the sweetener of Coke Zero compared to normal Coca-Cola's sugar. And the people who can do that then think that all of those zeros who use that flavoring taste different in the same way compared to the normal drink. You know, they then have a sweetener.
We have found Tony's
It
pizza.
tastes weird. Oh fuck yeah.
He's been captured
That's
by
good
the
health.
aliens. Oh no, it's Big
That's
Tony's
your health
pizza.
box. Extra sausage.
Get all my ammo from these little things. Let me try actually reload my guns. Finally reload this. I kind of wish more like shooter games use the same sort of like ammo system that Left 4 Dead 2 uses, where it'll give you the most amount of ammo you can hold instead of just giving you the max and then you reload and then it's like, oh well, now you have more room for more ammo. It just gives you as much ammo as you possibly can carry. Because then it saves you accidentally picking up ammo and then wasting it because you didn't reload.
I don't think I've understood, but also I haven't played those games. So.
That's fair. Basically, like, you know when you, like, say you've got, like, you've wasted 2 bullets in your gun, and then you get a bunch of ammo that refills your ammo. When you reload, you still have room to pick up more ammo.
Okay, so it like counts the magazine into the max ammo.
Yeah.
So, if you're missing 2 bullets, if you use up 2 bullets, you can then pick up the 2 ammo even without reloading?
Yeah.
Okay.
It basically goes like your max ammo plus however much ammo you've already wasted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say wasted,
Actually,
but yeah.
pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I like it. I don't have anything against it.
Personally, I haven't tried it, but I don't really want to.
It makes me realize that I'm probably not good but I'm probably not good at taste, because to me, it kind of just feels like onion deluxe. Like, onion is a small little juicy thing that goes on pizza that adds a little bit of freshness, and pineapple just does that. Again, I don't really taste the sweet taste that people are talking and complaining about.
I found Lake Baja Blast, or Lake Baja, with the crystallized Baja Blast in the middle. It is beautiful. It is refreshing. Okay, I think this is just a mostly decorative rune that shows the galaxy. Does it show where we are in the galaxy, or is it just a... Oh, wait, hold on. Here. I think that's where we are, unless there's other particles like that. Nope. That's where we are. I think. I don't know if that's where we are right now, or if that's something else. Either way, it's a miracle that I even found... Oh wait, no, the thing's gone. I think it was just... I think it was just a decorative particle that I just like, ah yes.
There's the sun exploding.
Yeah. It was the one particle that was slightly different, and therefore I just assumed it had some sort of significance. Because yeah, I'm finding more of them now. I've been pranked.
Kebab loves pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
They
that makes
sometimes
sense.
go for it. To me, pineapple on pizza makes old pizza better.
I think it's
when pizza gets a little stale, everything can kind of blend together when it's just a normal pizza flavors, and then the juicy pineapple helps break that up a lot and be a lot more edible and stale.
hmm.
For me.
Mainly, basically, just it helps rehydrate the pizza.
And rehydrate you when you eat dry pizza.
Yeah. Cause I know, like, the proper way to reheat pizza is to, like, basically you get a frying pan, you put the pizza in, you put a bit of water in, and then you sort of heat it up.
Yeah, put like the lid on and heat it up a bit.
I haven't actually tried doing that yet. I need to at some point, but problem is I usually finish an entire pizza in one go, so...
Yeah, either that or I just room jerky.
It's too much effort to do all that. It's like, I want to eat now, I don't want to eat in like 5 minutes, I want to eat now. Oh. Oh god, the voices. Look at all those chickens. Cooking stream? Probably not. As much as I want to cook, I can't really cook.
So you brought your passport, right?
Hmm?
You brought your passport, right?
Yes, I have brought it. It is right here. Just stand still for a second.
I've done a few cooking and baking streams. It's been quite fun.
I just don't have like the equipment to do it.
I just use my phone, just stream from it from chat, and then I just like get a selfie stick and I wedge it into my what's it called, my plate drawer, not drawer.
I think I know what you mean.
The shelf with the door.
The cupboard?
Yeah, the cupboard. I just like lift plates and put these sticks stuck under the plates so it sticks out over the whole cooking area.
Looks like we might actually finish this a lot sooner than I was thinking of, as well. Because that, yeah, the boss is
just
right.
die 50 times.
Yeah, that's basically just a guarantee. You don't even need to tell me to do that.
Then I'm sure this stream will go on for a while.
Alright, in we go. The stream's gonna lag to hell with this, I just know it.
So hope it goes good.
Here he is. The Reddit moderator.
There's the baby.
God, not the baby. Just turns around. Let's go. Ow, 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 ow. He's launched a bunch of projectiles, but I don't know what they do.
They probably hurt me.
I would imagine they do hurt. Wait, hold on, there's a healing bit over here. Hi there. You don't mind if ow, ow. I was gonna say, you don't mind if I heal, right? Just, he very much minds.
The only thing with run units for me, I don't really know how to drink it from the bottle because the opening is so small.
You probably like tip it towards your mouth, or like don't you like put your mouth around it? That's my guess, at least.
But then, because like it's made of glass, so it's not like a plastic bottle where you can just push into it to get the air into you. It's gonna create a vacuum and only a little
Like, you get like 5-10 millimeters every time you pour the bottle back. Before the vacuum just makes it so that nothing more can pour out. So I feel like I need to be doing it wrong somehow. But oh well.
Apparently someone will deceive me.
I wonder if he's wearing a blue suit.
Surely not.
I wonder if he works for the government.
I wonder if he is employed.
Only if he is offering himself.
He is turning this game into a bullet hell. Oh. I got zapped. Okay, so...
I was about to say, aren't you already in hell with bullets? And that's what got me to thinking about, I kind of want to select a game that's called Bullet Hell. Doesn't actually have anything to do gameplay-wise with Bullet, it's just like a dating sim, but you're playing as a sentient bullet living in hell. Like, it's just named after a genre, but it's nothing to do with the genre, it just took it too literally.
Also, this man just threw cars at me.
Nice. Even more the baby allegations with that fucking car emote that was spread everywhere before.
Uh-oh. I've been trapped. Oh, he's throwing cars again. Look, I don't care how many cars you throw at me. I'm still gonna ask you about their extended warranty. What are you planning on doing next? Oh, he is healing. Stop that. No healing for you.
There's not a lot of heal on the YouTube. Gym leader is using ultra potions, feel like.
Yeah. Oh, what I'm doing literally right now.
I don't think there's a potion called an ultra potion, but fuck it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
There. Sometimes I can't see my crosshair because it like blends in with the environment. Uh-oh.
In my head, I heard sometimes like in that fuck. And I was thinking about how when you look down in games, the text was like.
Uh-oh, he's throwing rocks. Oh. Okay, well I guess I'm not going that way then. The cars, again. Forklift! Ow.
Are you certified?
I may or may
If
not
you're
be.
certified, then we're completely safe.
Fortunately, I am
Can't
not.
you at all if you're certified. Oh shit, that's dangerous, man. Make sure you don't get hit by it. Even if they were thrown at you at Mach 5, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt if you were certified properly.
There we go. No healing for you. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ow. He is extra angry now. Finally, a boss that actually does the smart thing and just lets loose every attack possible. There there is like so much noise I can't really hear you anymore. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, did I get him? No, he's just doing a funny power-up attack. Oh, I broke his brain crystal. Oh, my weapons! No, my weapons! So I think I beat the game a lot quicker than I thought I would.
It has been 2.5 hours. I don't know how long your average streams are.
Roughly about 3 hours. Oh, the tower.
Yeah, that was like
Oh.
a Discord with less meat. Oh, nice.
Just like, and nobody else was harmed.
Imagine if you got killed by the strap.
Or rather, in the hazard suit.
It's government, man.
Took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it.
Yay!
The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you
Merc,
managed
so
over
hired.
there. I am impressed. That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job.
And take a breath, jeez.
That you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do.
I'm actually extremely indecisive, so.
Just step into the portal and I will take that as
Don't
a
take the job. I'm sure that'll go great.
Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna quick save. And now we're just going to,
To choose.
Look, man, give me some time to just sit for a bit after what I've been through. I just beat the baby.
It's time to choose.
So I kinda need to just relax.
You gotta go to a Chuck E. Cheese birthday party.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we won't be working together.
Look, man, I'm just trying to take a break.
That's Mr. Freeman.
It's fine, I can take a rest, a break. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. No, I could handle that.
Hi guys.
Alright, now let's...
How the U.S. treats homeless.
campaign, load game. Okay, now let's actually go through.
Let's get our happy end.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Now we get to replay the entire series again! Woohoo!
Woo.
There we go. That's all of the Half-Life games now, aside from Half-Life Alyx.
Start like right away and play it in one go. That's great.
It was also on the hardest difficulty as well, so I can now say I've completed the entire Half-Life series on the hardest difficulty, so... Hooray!
Wow, you became tiny.
Oh, yeah, it's just because I leaned back, so my model's tracking just was like, no. Tiny, tiny. It's
Real
like...
gamer hours.
And also I was doing a bit of a stretch because I need it. Yeah, it's all done now. Half-Life stuff is done until I get VR or another Half-Life game comes out. Whichever comes first.
Or Hunt Down the Freedom.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, totally. 100% gonna definitely do that game. Yes. But the only thing people need to know about Hunt Down the Freeman is the greatest line, "You fucked up my face." That's it. In the most edgy voice possible as well. "You fucked up my face."
Out of curiosity, do you have the thing for VTube videos that lets you collab with people in the software?
I don't know if I do.
It's like a paid DLC.
Ah, yeah, then no, I definitely don't.
Want to do a free version? It's got a 10-minute time limit. So I'm gonna try it.
I have the money to get the paid version, I just haven't gotten it yet.
Well, still, want to do a free version just for 10 minutes, just to say hi?
Yeah, because then that's a lot of stuff that I gotta figure out. My brain is already...
No worries. I just haven't gotten to say hi to chat properly. But nah, I'm just kidding. That's went well. Hope you enjoyed the game.
I did. This is the second time that I've beaten it, but like the first time I beat it on the hardest difficulty. So...
Okay, my brain had some problems. I wasn't sure if you were saying now it was the first time you beat it on hard difficulty, or if you were saying that the first time you beat it, it was on hard difficulty.
I've beaten this game twice now. This is the first time I did it on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, gotcha. I see now.
Special thanks, the pizzas.
So, what kind of gaming could we have in mind?
I honestly am not too sure. Usually in this case, if I finish a game early, I just go like, alright, I finished the game early, time to end stream early.
Yeah, completely fair. I'm just checking out both for the future and just how we feel.
I'm sure in the future we'll actually...
DMs I mixed up.
I'm sure we'll actually have a proper collab in the future where we actually play games.
I think today was fun.
There we go. The end. Because now we sort of...
Now Gordon gets to rest until whenever.
Let's go back to here. Alright. Actually, hold on, I want to have a... Actually, nah, never mind.
Why are you on a spaceship, elf boy?
Well, the lore is that this is my spaceship. I came here from another universe. And now
Why?
I can't really say because it would be spoiler reasons for some...
What? Why Earth? This place sucks.
It wasn't a choice. Let's just
Yeah,
say...
like, not why as in what reasons, but like why?
Let's just
why?
say... let's just say that like it was either run away and not get blown up by something that was basically going to destroy everything that wasn't on a planet, or try and run away and then get transported here. I can't really explain because if I explain the lore of it, it'll spoil basically everything for my D&D universe.
Nah, it's all good.
One day I'll make a lore video. One day
Side to side.
do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. One day I'll make a proper, like, even if it's just like still images, a slideshow of still images, I will make a lore video one day. One that, you know, won't spoil everything. Because the way I've set up...
I don't have any lore, I'm just me, except I'm furry.
I'm definitely not acting as the character, I'm definitely not acting lore accurate, because that is too much work. And also, this character is like... he's not exactly a very sociable person.
I just got into VTubing because I didn't want to use a face cam, but I still wanted to like be able to show my emotions and stuff.
Same thing with me, I just wanted to choose this character. I had some other ideas for other characters that I could have had, but I just didn't like their designs. So I eventually just stuck with this one and was like, yep, that works. It's great.
I feel like running away and hoping to not get blown up is better than coming to Earth.
I mean, you see
That's
the thing.
what I'm saying.
You see, the thing is, that's what happened. The running away and hoping to not get blown up did happen. It just resulted in coming to Earth.
Continued. You should have continued.
Don't...
We're just bullying you out of Earth.
I don't have a choice. I gotta wait for a wormhole or something to show up to take me back. But there's no guarantee it'll show up.
Leave.
On the bright, I guess on the bright side, with how the lore works, this character's basically soul was split into two, so only one of those actually went here. The other one's still back in that universe, just somewhere else.
Is that why you have edgy heterochromia eyes, anime?
No, the left eye is just completely blind. Like, it's just naturally doesn't work.
Okay.
Depth perception is not a concept this character knows. The Earth has...
Well, I guess at least that won't matter in video games either.
The Earth has wormholes, but
The
they are
Earth
very
has
tiny.
wormholes, but they are very tiny and dirty.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about here. I'm terrible with starting conversations, but if I start, once I'm in one, oh boy, I can keep going for hours if it's the right topic.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. All you really need is one viewer chatting, and then you can talk long enough for other people to join in. But if you're stuck at 0 and there's no topics coming up, then it's real difficult to get out of that. I don't really have an end of stream screen. I just hit the end button while I'm still in the game.
You know, that's fair. I usually mention what my schedule is for the week, and then sort of be like, oh, thanks for coming to the stream, and yada yada yada. And then just go to the end stream screen.
You wanna do some networking and see if you can raid someone?
I'll see if there's anyone live right now.
Find someone you want to get closer to and raid. I'm sure that'll work great. Probably not have any bad effects on future.
That's pretty much the whole reason I don't really raid, because like I don't know if I'm allowed to. And I don't know who I'm actually allowed to. Like if it's a close friend, then obviously I will, because you know you gotta help the homies out. But if it's like a big streamer, I'm like, what do I like? Am I allowed, or is it not allowed?
Like, yeah, I see that. Like, it can feel like, from the other perspective, it might look like you're doing it just to get a thing in
Get
the chat
attention.
with your name on it. Yeah.
Because like right now, if I have a look at people who are currently live, and also people that it's recommending me, they're mostly VTubers. There's Merryweather.
I don't know people.
That's fair. Yeah. Merryweather's like does a lot of comic stuff. It also helps with like a lot of lore videos for really big VTubers. Well, big, quote unquote. Sometimes some of them are really big, some of them are rather like just starting out, but like he still does great work. And also a lot of his comics get a lot of criticism that we can laugh at because it's mostly just Twitter people.
Got it. Oh yeah, fair.
They're like, "Oh, how dare you do this?" And then we're just here with popcorn, going like, "Yes, this is the entertainment that we were hoping to find. You fell for it. You've fallen for one of the classic blunders." Did you see when Mario performs BLJ, he gains speed. With enough speed, he can flip through walls, or clip through walls. But we need to jump into the door that is above Mario. For that, we will need to jump between parallel versions of Peach's castle. What are you on about?
It's from a speedrun video explaining how to do speedrun tricks.
I kind of figured that would, but like, just all this conversation and then just a paragraph.
Yeah, talk about parallel universe.
Yeah, that's how I can get back to my home universe. I'll just
BLJ through space.
I'll just need to get enough people watching the stream. I'll line them all up and then just BLJ through them all.
D&D peasant canon. But using all of your viewers.
People are laughing and talking in the background. I don't know if you can hear it.
Vaguely. Oh my good, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly who I'm allowed to raid, so yeah.
I just found one day when I was feeling bad and decided, let's go do some networking. I found a post on Twitter where it was, if you're a VTuber, share your picture below. So I managed to find people, just look at what they made, see if there were people I'd be comfortable either watching or raiding, and then I followed a few. And that's how I found the people that I wanted to raid, and then it's just a matter of actually remembering to raid and not just end the stream.
I've seen some of those things on Twitter before. I just usually don't do anything with them. I kind of just it's like, oh look, that's trending, and then just move on.
Raid a random person.
Let's see.
But who knows? Can you raid yourself?
I don't think that's quite possible, unfortunately.
Just double your views. Every person counts as 2 viewers.
That'll get me to the average 3 viewers in no time. Honestly, I think we might actually hit that either this stream or next stream, because just, there's people, because it's at 2.8 now, so
on my end it says you currently have 4 viewers.
So maybe.
Banger idea. Why are we talking about sausage? I've learned.
You learned it, but you're using it in the wrong context. What have we done?
That's the best way to do it, though. That means
honestly, it is.
In order to willingly be wrong, I have to know what's right.
I've done a number of times with other things, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Well. Wait, what are we waiting for?
I am waiting.
I want to wait.
I am waiting.
I wonder if he's just going and finding someone to raid. That's a good face.
It's one of my favorite things I managed to make with it. It's just the just wide open eyes and just stare.
Mine is favorite thing I could do with my previous model.
Just stare.
Yeah, with a smile and the thin eyes.
Hold on. I mean, just...
Do you think we say shrimps? I don't know.
That look on stream.
Do you say pink bend? There.
Oh.
So is that little plushie on your shoulder the other half of your soul?
No, that's just a thing that I made.
Yeah. I figured, I just wanted to say it.
It's got funny little scrap cakes from the hit franchise Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, I thought they were like gloves.
Nah.
We call them prawns. Shrimp and prawns are different species, but sure.
Oh, stretched my arms and both of them clicked.
Hell yeah. Yeah? Huh, well, I learned something new. Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what else I can do for streams, because I've been messing around with my schedule, and I've made it so that my Thursday streams are just days where I can do literally anything. The problem is I don't know what to do. I've got some stuff planned already, but like in the future I'm not sure what to do.
Currently the stuff I'm doing is, as I said, Warframe whenever there's content to do. Other than that, right now there's Minecraft. I have a group where I sometimes play random games together when we have a game most of us play. But then currently my stream game is Pikmin. I've been enjoying that one a lot.
I haven't got a Switch, so I can't play any of those games. I have to borrow my friend's Switch.
Yar.
As a result, though, I've managed to experience what we call peak fiction, and played all of the Xenoblade games. It was great.
I was gonna say Danganronpa to fuck with you, but yeah.
I said peak fiction.
When someone says peak fiction, they usually aren't serious about it.
In this case, I'm semi-serious, because it actually is like a really good series. It takes a long time to get through. It's like upwards of like 100 hours for each game, plus an extra like so many hours for the DLCs, but it's so good, because like it all connects together.
The only thing that I personally don't like about the Xenoblade franchise is that so many of the extra stories are prequels, and I don't like prequels. Because they're always prequels that explain something they already told you in the main story. You already told me this. I'm not really interested in just hearing this be retold again, but slower with more details.
On the contrary, that's exactly what I enjoy. All those extra little
new
details.
Stuff instead, if there's gonna be something like that.
I particularly like the parts where it's like, why is this thing here? And then by the end of it, it's like, oh, okay, that explains why it's like that in the main game. I understand now. It all makes sense.
I didn't feel like they did that. I didn't have any questions, because I felt like all the questions I had about it were already answered by the main game itself.
I mean, it is meant to be
It
is meant to be a prequel, so that basically means that like the characters don't know that's going to happen, so you kind of see how everything unfolded and how they reacted to it.
For
And
people who just want to know the characters, yeah, I can see it being good. It just never interested me, because it felt like they were only telling me the things that I already got told by the main game, and it felt like they never really brought up anything that I was too interested in.
Although I guess in that case, you just kind of, you play the game, you play the DLCs first, and then you play the main game. Except for the first deals, like except Xenoblade 1, because that one's actually a sequel. So
yeah, but that one was then released with a definitive edition. But like Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 3 got the prequels as DLCs, so you didn't really have a choice to play them first.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
now
until
you
now
can.
that
Yeah.
they're actually out, but not then.
I'm trying not to say too much because my friend
Yeah.
Kebab here, he hasn't actually played all of the Xenoblade games. He's like stuck on one because he's having trouble like sitting down to play it. So
Pussy.
I'm sorry. But
that's
it,
what he
it
said, not
feels
me.
like, oh, this person has a tragic backstory. This happened to them in the past, and then they tell me what happened, and then the prequel is like, oh yeah, play as this tragic character and experience the bad thing that you already know exactly what happened. It's just how they've been feeling to me.
The hell do you mean you get it? You don't get shit. I know you don't get it. You cannot lie. I am here to fact check you.
He fact checks your bed every night to make sure you don't get any pussy.
I was here to defend you, but now you are telling blatant lies, and I will not stand for such. Yes, I am outing you.
Presence of space elf.
You can't out me because I know I'm in the same boat as you. Unlike you, I tell the truth.
Nah, it's food theory. You are what you eat. That's why he's a pussy. Like I don't take that word seriously as an insult. It's just really funny to say it as a joke word.
Yeah.
Like suddenly for no reason because it is a word that I don't take seriously as an insult.
It's even funny if you manage to like put on a voice. It's just like, oh, it's like, oh, bad thing happened to me, and then it's just like, fucking pussy.
I was talking with some friends. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was gonna say as a joke, call someone a nerd, and then I realized while I was in the middle of a sentence that maybe it would be taken seriously. So while I was talking normally, I was like almost small panicking, and I just decided, you know what? In the middle of a completely normal conversation, I'll just say nerd.
Yeah, as long as you say it with a voice, they'll understand that it's a joke.
That just ended up breaking everyone. They weren't expecting me to suddenly use a voice like that.
Oh yeah, it's like this thing's happening and this thing. Nerd.
Yeah, you would know that, you fucking nerd.
You see, the best kind of friendship is the one where you can straight up insult each other's entire bloodline, and you'll still be friends.
Yeah.
I have quite a few friends like that where we will simply tell each other to off ourselves, just as a greeting. Yes.
Right, and you have to turn off the nodes. Did you say nerd?
Did you say nerd? Oh no,
Can't beat Snorlax.
I almost went into a voice there. It's a very specific voice. Oh no, bro. You know who else? You know who else is a nerd? God, it's... There are times where, like, I can use that voice and my brain's like, you need to use the voice, and I have to try really hard not to.
Voices are fun.
I think I did like a little bit of voice acting stuff on stream at one point recently-ish. I want to do more
That's
stuff,
also
but...
been fun playing Pikmin because they don't really have voice acting.
Gonna have to do the voicing yourself.
Yeah, and just make up any voice you like doing and just decide, oh yeah, that's this person's voice.
I've been doing that with my Pokemon White Nuzlocke on Sundays. Because, you know,
Oh, no.
there's no voice acting in Pokemon games, we all know this. God, the games would be just like infinitely better if they just added a little bit of time to put for voice acting. The games would be suddenly so much more engaging, just fun.
I don't think I personally agree about voice acting, but that's just because I like reading more than listening.
That's
but
fair.
I definitely think that they wouldn't need to put in a lot of effort to make a lot of Pokemon games better. They just don't do it.
They could also go like
I
the
like Pokemon. I like all the Pokemon games I've played, but I am painfully aware that they would not. It wouldn't need more for them to be so much better than they are.
yeah. They could also go like the Persona route and just like make them like say a word or make a noise at the start of a sentence, like at the start of text. So you still have to read it, but it still gives you an idea of like what their voice sounds like.
Yeah, they just have like generic noise that fits the vibe of a message play at the beginning.
Otherwise, without any of that, you get stuff like they did with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and they're just like, all right, the main character, the female main character, is just violently Scottish.
But that was great.
It is great.
Oh, speaking of Sword and Shield, though, a fucking Kier singing clip where he's just like playing his music and you hear all the noises of his equipment, but there's no singing.
I haven't
You can
seen
hear
that.
the squeaking of his shoes and like the feedback noise of his speakers, but he's just there, completely silent. God, that really looked bad.
I think the last Pokemon game that I actually played was Legends Arceus, but is it a mainline game? It kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
I don't believe it is, and I don't believe that Pokemon Company believes it is because of how soon they released Scarlet and Violet afterwards. Because like all of their mainline games are released in Novembers, but that one was released, or Legends Arceus was released in like January.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when they released it in January, I kind of could tell. Yeah, they're treating this like a spin-off. They're not gonna like take the stuff from this and put it in the main game in a large part. Like the new speed system they had in that stuff, or the being able to catch things with just Pokeballs without combat.
Yeah.
It was really fun, but like it was a little bit what's it called? Order breaking? I don't know the right word.
It shook up how the usual gameplay of like finding a Pokemon, fighting it, then catching it.
And just the amount of like over-leveled Pokemon you could catch.
If you were lucky, you could just throw it and then just catch it. And then be like, yep, okay, I'm way over the level cap now.
Yeah, especially with how you could like sneak throw to get a higher chance to catch stuff. Like I on the first map in Legends Arceus, there's like this one side area you can get to, which is guarded by like an Apex Snorlax. No, they're not called Apex, are they? Alpha Snorlax.
Alpha, yeah.
And then if you get past that, you can find like a level 60, level 50 area with a level 70 Alpha Alakazam. And I would just like go there and catch him with sneak attacks, and all my Pokemon would go from level 20 to level 30 or 40. And it was beautiful. I was just catching random wild Pokemon that were in the 50s, 60s, and an Alpha in the 70s, and I just power leveled and was so over leveled. It was kind of brilliant.
I never found that area, so...
So that's how I ended up playing through the rest of that game.
I only played... The only reason I really actually even played Legends Arceus was because... back in, like, end of January and then, like, the start of March... my PC had blown up and was sent away for repairs. Like, it quite literally blew up, like, those little explosions and everything.
Put too many beans in your computer.
I don't know, because, like, when it exploded, I wasn't even using it. Like, it was turned off and everything. I was literally lying in bed when it exploded and turned all the power off in my house. And then someone turned the power back on, so it exploded again. So I was, oh god, I jumped out of bed and just unplugged everything.
It is counted as mainline, but it's weird, which is sad. Legends was good. Legends was good.
Hmm.
I hope we make more Legends games for the other game.
One that I hear everyone really wants is like a Legends Kyurem. So like in the Unova
yeah.
region. Because that'd be so good. We could finally see what the full dragon looks like. Or they can just, they can cuck us out of it again and just give us like the half and half again.
Yeah. Gen 5 had a lot of cool legendary lore. I mean, honestly, I think that Gen 6 would be really cool to have a Legends game as well, just because of how it talks so much about ancient history.
And like the big Pokemon
with
war.
the ancient war and stuff.
They could, and that would be a good way to sort of redeem that specific generation as well, because it didn't really do very well.
I personally liked it a lot because it was when I got back into Pokemon. I didn't play Black, White, or Black 2, White 2, or the
Diamond and Pearl.
Gen 2 remakes, because to me they were just... I didn't realize that Black 2, White 2 were going to be different from Black and White. I thought it was just going to be the normal re-release games, so I never got them.
Yeah,
and then I'd already played Gold and Silver, so I didn't get the remakes of that, and then I missed out on like the two best considered Pokemon games of all time. But I really, really liked Gen 6. It's what actually got me into doing competitive Pokemon breeding and stuff, just having fun with strategizing.
Yeah, I could never do competitive, though. I am not a competitive player at all.
I never did like proper competitive fighting. I just enjoyed the strategizing, seeing what pieces fit together, and then just making it as a plan. I never really ended up using the plans or having fun with them that way, but I enjoyed the Pokemon math.
I've been basically forced to strategize while doing this Nuzlocke that I'm doing.
Oh yeah, completely fair.
And I've also learned that like if I'm like I should try and wake up earlier on those days, otherwise I'm going to be tired and lose a team member again. I lost. It happened to the same person that I had to fight too.
Nice.
I lost one Pokemon because I was tired, and then I wiped the entire party, all because they had the Pokemon that I lost, but it was like the evolved version of it, and it just set up, and then that was it. There was nothing I could do.
I personally really enjoy all the recent Pokemon games as well, but I do know that they are not like quality. I do think that Scarlet and Violet is the best mainline we've had in a while, but that doesn't necessarily make it a good game, just that Pokemon mainline has been questionable for a while.
Yeah. And definitely,
but I really enjoyed the story and the open worldness that they learned from Legends Arceus and from Sword and Shield.
It definitely needed a bit more time to cook before they released it. Just a little bit more, and it would have probably been like the best Pokemon game. Oh, excuse me.
How nice it would be if they could make better games.
How nice it would be if a lot of games nowadays just had effort put into them at all. And we got Baldur's Gate, that actually had effort put into it, so...
Yeah, the whole thing that came out about Baldur's Gate where other people were saying, please don't expect this from us.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
how dare you
do
expect us...
believe that part of it I can understand, because how long has Baldur's Gate been in development?
Quite a few years. Then again, there are some other games that have been in development longer and ended up worse, so...
Oh yeah, Duke Nukem 3D, or not 3D, whichever one.
Cyberpunk was one.
Was it 3D? I don't remember which one it was.
Cyberpunk...
Some Duke Nukem game.
Yeah. Cyberpunk was one of them, but like that, I'm pretty sure that one's been like making a comeback now. Like they've been actually fixing the game. I think there's like a 2.0 update coming out.
Talk about it, but I think I've just not been in the loop.
And I've only just been hearing like word of it like every now and then. I'm not following it actively. Yeah. But yeah, I can understand. I can understand why they're like, oh, don't expect us to make like this quality. Like obviously, like this is a big like passion project, and there's a lot of minute details.
Years as well.
There's a lot of minute details that they're to focus on and all that. But like, what we're really expecting is a game that's actually finished, at least finished on release, and it isn't blatantly obvious that they they hard focused on getting the microtransaction stuff in order first.
I definitely agree with that. I don't know specifically which companies it is that said don't expect us to do this.
It was a few
imagine-
different companies.
If it's Blizzard that says it, fuck you. If it's an indie company that says it, you know what? That's fair.
I don't think they would even say that anyway, because it's like they're indie companies, so.
Yeah, but like indie companies as well can just be. I've heard a lot of things said towards people who make indie games about how there's other games that are better. So you should just like stop trying.
That's bad advice to give.
Yeah, so if an indie company were saying don't expect our games to be like Baldur's Gate 3 levels of good, that makes sense. That's fair. But again, if EA were to say it, fuck you.
Unfortunately, Halo Infinite was definitely a victim of this sort of thing, where the game was just really bad on release, but if you go to their store page, on like the in-game store page, you can tell that thing is polished. Like, before they released the game, they gave it a nice little polish, like with a high, like a very expensive towel and everything. And then the rest of the game, they was like, yep, cool. It's been sitting there for like 3 months. It's good though.
Fucking Fallout 76. Paying people like $5 worth of stuff that they lost their $7 pre-order thing.
Welcome back. We've just been
Miss anything?
chatting and talking.
We've just been talking for like 45 minutes, almost about bullshit.
Just talking about
So which is the sexiest Pokemon?
What a topic change. Well, I guess we
We're
were talking. We were
talking about Pokemon.
we
so-
were. You're not wrong in that regard.
And right as Soldier came back, who was here during that other conversation, so that just went
Yeah.
was where my mind went. Two related topics.
It's like they never left. Look, one day I will do a proper Pokemon Smash or Pass on stream. One day.
If I do one, I am definitely gonna be like saying throughout the entire video in case anything gets taken out of context. If it's canon look, no. If it's fanon look, maybe.
Well, the fan and stuff, you can really change it to be how you like it. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, would I smash if this design was just put on a big lady human? Probably. Would I smash if it was just this literal dog? No.
Absolutely not. But a buff Diglett.
100%.
Bodybuilder Diglett, though. I'm kidding, but like that's.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing in the game to confirm that isn't canon. They even confirm in one of the Mystery Dungeon games that Diglett have feet. Through some dialogue about him being scared. They picked up Diglett and flew with it, but of course they blacked out that scene so we couldn't see it. Like they had to take Diglett from a mountaintop to rescue it, and a bird just picked it up and flew down with it. And then it mentioned, I was so scared, my feet were shaking. And then everyone just reacts. You have...
Do you have feet? What?
Yeah, just the other characters have like thought bubbles, dialogue being confused as fuck.
Maybe one day we'll get an actual depiction of Diglett, and it'll just make everyone either be like, finally, a design, and other people will be like, God damn it, we have a design now.
In my head, I'm just imagining it has like everything below the head is just a mole body.
That makes the most sense. Or, you know, each Diglett could be the end of a finger of a much larger creature underground.
Fucking reverse Hydra.
Pretty much.
And the Magnemite 100% just reminds me of that fucking Pokemon trainer card where it's some girl sitting on a Magnemite.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And it's right where the fucking screw is.
I mean, hey, it's important to love your Pokemon.
The legendary Dig.
Yes.
Notorious DIG. Us talking about sexy Pokemon got you to 5 viewers. I'm totally gonna say that's the reason why, and not because Soldier came back.
Yes, that is 100% the reasoning. We should do it more, and maybe more people will show up. Of course, we have found we found the formula to win Twitch. I looked over at one of the tabs that I have open on my PC, and my bank account is currently weeping because it knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
One of the VTubers that I watch released new merch literally this morning. But now it already costs a lot, but it's also going to cost even more for shipping. Because it's coming from America, so it has to come to Australia, and that costs a lot.
I really don't consume enough like content to get merch for anyone.
I've only ever gotten like maybe a couple of my entire lifetime. Only one recently though, and it was a mouse pad because I needed a new one.
Big titty mousepad.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna deny. I can't deny because I'm pretty sure I made it.
Chica mousepad.
No, no. Like, yes, the character is a robot, but no. Yes, there's also the figures. There technically is too. I still need to actually do stuff for that. Yes.
I get a lot of plushies though. Mostly Pokemon, but other stuff as well whether I find it in the store.
I'm definitely gonna get more plushies now that I actually have some money coming in. I actually have income. I can make bad financial decisions.
There was a big event here next to where I live several months ago, and there were a lot of like stands, I guess, where people sell stuff. I don't know what it's called, markets. Yeah, it was like a big market right outside of a festival area. And they were knockoff markets, really. Like stuff they import in large amounts so that they can for cheap, so that they can sell it and earn money. And I bought a ton of knockoff Pokemon plushies and other knockoff plushies because I think it's fucking hilarious. I need to go like find pictures of these and send them to you. They're incredible.
Just send them and I can just put them up on stream for everyone to see.
I just need to like scroll down to find them because it was forever ago.
It's fair enough.
A few months, but that feels like forever ago.
I feel like I should show off the mousepad that I got as well, just to so you're not the only one who's showing stuff.
Just to prove that it's not Toy Chica.
Yeah, I also need to do that. I need to prove that it's not. I gotta figure out where I saved it though. Where would I have
this
saved
one's not a bootleg, but I got this guy recently.
Oh yeah, that's a Kirby character, I think, right?
Elfilin. From the most recent Kirby game.
Okay, I have no idea where I actually saved this. Is it on my phone, maybe? Maybe it's still on my phone, I can just send it to myself and then go from there.
Or you can just send it to me and you can do it from there as well.
Either one works. I just need to be able to save it, like send it from my phone, and then save it on my PC.
Which you can do from chat between us as well.
What does my model look like while I'm looking down at my phone? It probably doesn't look great, yeah.
You have one eye open, one eye closed.
And also
You
the,
look like the bootleg now.
yes, it doesn't look great when I tilt my head in a certain way. Where is it? Ah, here it is. I found it. I just got to actually now send it. I got to open up Discord and then send it to my send it. My brother in Christ, you just have too many plushies in general. I've seen your house. I've been to your house.
Okay, so this is one of the days where I went to the place.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to click. Yeah, those are definitely, knockoff ones.
And then I didn't buy these, but here's pictures from the stand itself. But I just took because it's incredible.
Just...
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I'll probably only pop up a few. Otherwise it'll take a little too long to, like, get them all.
It's all good, I just wanted to show you the ones.
There's a Mogus.
Yep.
That is
also,
intimidating.
the fact that they had fucking... They had sun as one of those talking cactuses that repeat what you say back to you.
Oh, I just clicked onto that now. It just
Like,
straight up
that
is,
was
it's
the
not...
only sun they had, which is incredible to me.
What is that Umbreon? Its colors are reversed.
Yep.
I'll definitely show it that one, because that one needs to be seen. But also, let me just send the definitive proof that my mousepad is not a Toy Chica mousepad. Here's the definitive proof. That way I can also save it myself and then throw it onto the stream. When it sends. It's taking a while to send. There we go.
And because I'm sending some
There you
stuff as well.
There you go. There's a definitive proof that it is not. Let me just save that onto my PC so I can just throw it on.
Yeah, the bootleg Sonic I included just because it has Jim Carrey Eggman in it.
Yeah, I saw that. Just like...
It's Sonic Boom next to Jim Carrey Eggman. Also, Sonic's head fell off in the box.
Oh.
If you zoom in, you can see that.
I thought something seemed a little off about him. I would just, like, you know, show Discord, but, like, I don't want to. That's
completely fair. You don't want to trust random stranger on the internet.
And also, I'd
How
rather...
do you know I once sent a picture of Toy Chica?
See, that's even more reason now for me to not share the screen.
I have grabbed onto a thing that I will now continue to associate you with. Congrats.
I've always wanted something to be remembered by, but it wasn't this. This wasn't it. Let me... I think... Here it is. I'll save this one.
I really like the invertible, like, emotion squid plushies that they had. If you see which characters they are.
Wait, what are they? And where are they? I'm sort of just like going through them now. All the little squid things.
Yeah, they can like turn inside out.
It's
One's
like a,
happy, one's angry.
yeah, like
supposedly.
one's a Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America turns into the Hulk. Iron Man turns into Thanos. And then there's Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Mitzi.
Oh yeah, there's the other picture that shows the other side.
There's Rainbow Friends from Roblox, Garden of Bam, Minecraft 2.
And then a bunch of FNAF plushies.
Yeah, and I got 4 of a FNAF plushie. Because it's not just any knockoff FNAF plushie bootleg, it's specifically a Funko bootleg. Because like that's what Funko's own plushies look like, I think. And that just made it so much more funny to having knockoff Funko plushies.
I'm looking at this Typhlosion and it is giving me life. It's very much knockoff, but like...
It's just a little hamster, it's so cute. And then you can see it from the front and it's just been squished from laying in a box too long.
I've saved all the pictures now to actually show them on stream. Don't worry everyone, you'll finally be able to see the horrors that we are seeing. Yes, also, here, let me show the definitive...
Your legacy.
Let me show you the definitive proof that I do not have a Toy Chica mousepad. Here, oh! Hold on.
You just accidentally googled Toy Chica mousepad and put that up instead? I am scared and intrigued, says Coded. Meanwhile, Soldier is just pogging Jack.
Just gotta... The file size of this... Well, the resolution of this image is just insane.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's because it was just a really big thing in real life. It's not a mouse pad, it's a body
Oh,
pillow.
there you go. There's my
Or you're
proof.
using it like a body pillow.
Here's my proof that it is not a Toy Chica one. I wonder which VTuber I like to watch a lot. I wonder. And this may or may not be the same one that I may soon be buying more merch from.
I'm not good with watching like live streams of stuff because I prefer
Me neither.
being able to take breaks and like go at my own pace. So YouTube content is usually easier for me. I would have rather Chica.
Well then buy
than
one.
Soldier. I can't figure it out.
I can't figure out which one I like the most. A good question. Okay,
Also, why did you have to include a second picture when you sent it to me to get a better boob angle?
I was about to
I'm
put...
calling you out on that.
Don't worry, I was gonna show that one next. Boom. Let me also delete the other one now that we've already seen it. There's more of
No,
just...
don't delete it. The
I mean,
other one that's from the straight top, you alt crop out the top half and then you just put it on top of your character.
Man, I can now make my... I can finally become the big booba VTuber of my dreams. And by delete them, I just mean like delete them from Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Just so because I already have like a bunch of like layer things for like yeah. Alright, now let me show the stuff that you sent me. Here's the
After that, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Which might be a good time to call it completely then.
yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Yeah, here's the Amoguses that you sent me.
Why are the pictures so goddamn big?
Because they're actually photos, so they have a high a big resolution.
Yeah, but they don't get that big when I had them. Yeah,
They-
but
they
Lego
are-
Among Us.
They are 4080 by 3060.
Yeah, it's not just any Among Us, it's specifically Lego Among Us. Like, you can recognize some of the pieces on top of their head.
I saw the view count jump up for a split second while the mouse pads were on screen. I wonder what... Perhaps I should just go with that,
My idea of alt cropping it.
Yeah,
Just like take the bottom half of a mouse pad, turn it into a VTube Studio items after you recolor it to be the gray of your armor.
No, not even recolor, you just slap it on. Just as is. If I really wanted to put in the effort, I could literally just make an entire model with that.
And why do they have hands? Yeah, why not?
I mean, they have hands in the games.
Yep. Do you mean why do they have arms? Who knows?
Here's the, another giant image.
Can't you just like go into the image you've already added and just change the source? Because I don't think you need to keep resizing them in that.
I've just been like dragging them on like into
Gotcha.
thing. I haven't actually been adding them as sources.
And then you can see the long Pikachu in the background as well.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
And then in the lower left, there's a bunch more cactus, but they look like Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy.
Let me see, can I? I can.
That's this code. Code does not like sun confirm.
Let me try something real quick to see if it'll make it a bit easier for me to swap the images around.
This image. What
do
about
that.
the unicorn pop?
Okay, cool.
digit
There we go.
on Top left. Oh yeah.
I just literally changed the name of it and then there you go. There's the
There's Sonic Boom characters next to live action Jim Carrey Eggman, and also Sonic's head fell off.
I just noticed in like the bottom left of the box, it's Sonic, Super Sonic, and Knuckles. It's not even Tails.
Yeah, Sonic, Super Sonic, Knuckles, and then on the other side there's like Charmy the Bee, Shadow, Sonic, and Knuckles again. And like they're all from different games. But yeah, bootleg Jim Carrey had me laughing. That was the main reason I took the photo.
It's beautiful. It's very beautiful in its own way. And then here's this one. The reverse colored Umbreon and whatever that Pikachu is.
Yeah, Pikachu's face. I really like Blue Haunter. And it's just his body that's blue, not the rest of him. And again, all the pictures on there are like from different things completely. Why does Haunter got legs?
Why
You
not?
gotta make him stand somehow.
Mans wants legs, so he's gonna have legs. And then we have the squid, the octopus things.
Yep. Just so chat knows, are you gonna show their other versions afterwards as well?
Yes, I'm literally about to.
Yeah, okay, chat, memorize who these three characters are, because you're gonna get to see their opposite forms, because they can be turned inside out. You're gonna get to see who they turn into soon.
In 3, 2, 1. It's beautiful.
Ah, there we go. Sorry, I was on a delay, I forgot. So Captain America turns into Hulk, Iron Man turns into Thanos, and then Huggy Wuggy turns into Kissy Miss. I bought the Huggy Wuggy one. Also, I just noticed that the tentacles on Thanos is a different stone.
So they are.
Stone. Like, that's just his fucking gauntlet. And the Hulk one just says Hulk, 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 Hulk on the tentacle.
They could have made it his pants, but no, just Hulk, 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 Hulk.
And Hulk's face is amazing.
Oh, and here's the squished Typhlosion that gives me life.
Yeah, just hamster Typhlosion.
It is completely bootleg, but I love it. Then we get the other picture of the same thing, but from the front angle.
Yeah, this is Typhlosion from his good angle. I love him, he got good boy energy, hell yeah. Here he is from the front.
His mouth isn't even scented.
He got squished from laying in a box for too long, I think
Probably.
he is more centered than he looks, he just got like trapezoided.
He was crushed by the weight of his sins. The sin of being a bootleg. He did not deserve it. And then here's this slowpoke.
It's really good.
That's all of the ones that I ended up saving.
I am gonna have to head off, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
I hope we can think of something more to do in the future, but take care, dude.
You
Take
too,
care
man.
to chat too.
Yes, I'll
Bye.
probably end stream now, so adios. Close that. Alright. So, let me just adjust some of my settings. Alright. So, that was fun. Really good. Hopefully we can do another collab again soon in the future. I'm not sure when, because we've got to do planning and hopefully not screw up the planning next time like I did, because I completely forgot some things when we were sort of doing like, okay, so are we doing this? Like, we were basically just like, okay, let's reconvene in like a week from now just to make sure that we're ready for the day. And I ended up completely forgetting a bunch of things about it. Like, I knew we had to reconvene, but it was like, oh, I completely forgot things. But yeah, I think it still went pretty well, though. So yeah, hopefully one day we shall do it again. More collabs. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I will just do my regular schedule thing. I don't think there's... I mean, there are people I could rate, but like again, I don't feel comfortable, I suppose is the word to use. Like, I feel nervous about doing it, so we probably just won't. We'll probably just call it. Yeah. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. That's a very different word you mistyped there. Very different. Anyway, I guess we'll do our regular schedule, as we usually do. Yeah. So, tomorrow, is more of the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Hopefully, with less emotional damage directly to my life points. I think we're getting towards the end, and we're either gonna finish it, or it'll be the spot where we restart the entire run. we either finish the Nuzlocke or restart it. There is no in between for what we're doing, or for where we're up to, or getting up to. Yeah. So yeah, that's Sunday. Tuesday, we will be starting Armored Core 6, I think it is, yeah. Which will be fun, finally. A mech game. And my first Armored Core game, because I haven't played any in the past. Thursday should be the Sonic Frontiers update. That should be coming out, but if it's not out in time, or I don't have time to install the update, we will instead be doing a quick Stellaris thing like we did this week, but with a new game. And this time it's actually going to just be a 1v1, no primitive empires or anything that'll pop up afterwards. Just the two of them. And I figured out who will be fighting who. It is going to be Twitch chat again. They're going to make a comeback, but their opponent will be YouTube chat. I think it was a very fitting choice to make. We will finally see who is the better chat. And I've made them both fanatical purifiers, so there's no chance that they will, you know, turn around and be like, you know, we're just gonna be friends. No, they hate each other's guts. They will fight. They will be forced to fight. We'll see how it goes. If I was able to, like, simulcast stream to Twitch and YouTube for that, I would, but unfortunately I cannot. So, oh well. Anyway, yeah. So that's Thursday, and then Saturday, so next Saturday, I am going to be busy. I'm going to be playing some D&D, one that I'm going to be running this time. Oh, excuse me, haven't run in a while, and so I'm excited. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, a quick rundown of the schedule again without the extra rambling, as we usually do. You know the drill by now, hopefully. So, Sunday, Pokemon White Nuzlocke, getting towards the end, ready to gonna finish it or restart. Tuesday, we'll be starting Armored Core 6. Thursday will either be the Sonic Frontiers update, or we do more Stellaris, with Twitch chat versus YouTube chat. And then Saturday I will not be here, as I will be busy with D&D. But after that, the Saturday after though, Baldur's Gate, finally. I still gotta buy and install the game, but Baldur's Gate, finally. But yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, so thank you very much to everyone who's popped in to watch, and if you're watching this after it's been uploaded, thank you very much. Go check out Carl the First on his Twitch and whatnot, and his Twitter as well. He streams at a very different time than I do as well, so just do take that into account. Yeah, go check him out. Hopefully we will be able to collab with him again in the future. Yeah. Hopefully everyone has a very good day, morning or night, whatever time it is for you. And yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow. Yeah, no raid today, no raid today, no raid. Sorry, no raid. The social anxiety has declared no. Yeah. Woof woof. Bye bye.